let's get back to dating everything. There were so many good dateables that we met last time around. I was not expecting to love Hector, the man in the air vents, all that much. But oh my goodness, I'm still convinced that Hector is actually going to be like the hottest person in the world after like he comes out and reveals like himself from the vents. I feel like they're doing a like almost like a double fake out where they're like trying to make people seem like make Hector seem like he's gonna be almost like a hunchback of Notre Dame or like a Phantom of the Opera kind of situation where he's hiding because he feels ugly or something. But I feel like actually what if he's like the most smoking hot dude of all time? And the reason he's hiding is because that he knows that if he shows his face, you'll immediately fall in love with him. I was also thinking about it, and one of the reasons I love Hector the HVAC is because how easy is it for like heating or cooling to come on too strong, right? And like how often do you set your AC at your home or your car and you actually drop it down way too low or way too high, and it all of a sudden you're like, oh, that was too much. That's exactly how Hector behaved, which I think was very, very fun. I think I was also really into, I think it was Shelly, the shelves, Triangela? I don't think that was actually her name, but that's what I was calling her. The triangle in the closet. There was the boxes. And I mean, there was just so many great options. Obviously, Betty. I think the entire internet is absolutely obsessed with Betty. I wonder, and of course, Jean-Luc Poissois. The toilet was very fun. The sink was very a strange man. Oh my gosh, there's been so many. Let's take a little look. I wonder if we'll run into the same issue that I had before, where the data dex was making all sorts of weird sounds. Okay. No, it seems like they fixed whatever that problem was. Okay, so we've got Skylar Specs, our glasses. We've got Phoenicia. Wow, there's quite a few, huh? Who's this guy? That looks like a bulky man. This is a coat hanger. I'm looking at like his silhouette, and this man is a coat hanger. Look at those little things hanging off of like his shoulder pauldron right there. That's a coat hanger man if I've ever seen one. All right, we've got... Oh, these silhouettes are harder to tell what they would be. This is a chandelier. Absolutely, look at those earrings. That's a chandelier person. This is the stairs. This is Dorian. Then we've got Wendelin, Curtin Rod. Of course, how could I forget the two best friends who love to cast shade? We've got Shelly, the shelf. Abel, the table. Lux, the lights. Who's this? That's a chair. Look at those wheels. It's actually very fun to look at like the silhouettes because, you know, character designers always talk about good character design being like defined by silhouettes. This is a rolling chair. Absolutely. Probably wants you to sit on their face. And then we've got Lux, who was absolutely unbearable. Hector, the HVAC. This is a houseplant. This is Timothy Timepiece. Who knows who this man is, but wow. Ooh, also her. Look at what's going on here. That's water, like a water spill of some kind, maybe? Another set of brothers, perhaps? Siblings? Oh, a bunch of things. A bunny girl somewhere. Yeah, the silhouettes are really fun, right? Like, what is that? Who's that man? Is this Hearth? Is this like home is where the hearth is? We've got Dante, who was a problem. We've got Telly, who was also, he was a lot and would not stop. I had to, at a certain point, I was just like, I'm done with you, Telly. All right, this is a plug, an outlet or a plug. Oh, maybe an extension, like, cable kind of thing. This is the, Alicia Keys, the piano. Then we've got the toilet. Oh, wait, no, sorry. How could I mistake Jean-Luc Poissois with Captain Jacques Perrault? He was the ship in a bottle. All sorts of things here. Oh, wait, this is going to be a board game. This is a board game character because that's a sorry piece on this person's head. This also looks like a blanket, like a down comforter, similar, like kind of cushy, soft language as Betty. Then we've got Tina the Triangle, right? Her name should be Triangela. I'm honestly kind of upset that it's not Triangela, but she was mean to me, so I'll let it slide. Ooh, this is a cocktail shaker? That's fun. I've got to find her. She's like a cocktail. I don't know. This looks like maybe a fruit. Maybe rosemary, thyme. No, this is the most generic silhouette I've ever seen, but honestly kind of looks like me when I'm wearing my jacket, so I'll take it. Right, Sinclair. I forgot what his face looked like. Oh boy. What's up, Sinclair? He's got like Rodney Dangerfield energy. This looks like a grill master, right? What is going on here? Is that a trash can lid? He's taking out the trash, maybe? This is a guitar? Okay. Oh. I don't know who this is, but they look like a problem. This looks like a person in a bathrobe, like a shower or something. Oh, this is extremely generic, man. Got like a flight attendant look. I won't go through everyone, but it is a fun. This looks like a drum set to me, but maybe it's oh no, that's an ironing board. That's fun. This is a very fun game of just like looking at the silhouettes and trying to guess. But like, you know, I never would have been able to guess a mirror by their silhouette. Jean-Luc Pissois, obviously, great. This is a shower. That's a shower of some kind. Tyrell, I loved Tyrell. How could I forget about Tyrell? The towel. All right, I'll just kind of glance through. Ooh, huh? A wheelchair person. Person in a wheelchair. But see, the problem with this game is it made me say wheelchair person, and I'm like, well, a wheelchair could be a person in this game, which is why I said it like that. Not just a person in a wheelchair, but a wheelchair that has become a person could be a thing. Right, Lyric, the books. We've got Maggie, the magnifying glass. We've got Arma, the fire alarm, right? Betty, the bed. Diana, the diary. Benoit. Oh, whoa, who is this? This is like a glitch. Whoa, they've got like an elf ear. Benoit, right? The sex toy box. We got Teddy. We got the Hanks. We've got... Every once in a while, it's not quite registering. We've got Dunk Shuttlecock. I forgot about Dunk and his terrible hair. What? Those gloves are incredible. But, oh man. Okay, so that's a fan. Yeah, it's happening. The navigation is really weird, where it's like sometimes registering, but not actually going down to the next person. I wonder if that's just a glitch or what. Right, we've got Bo the box. Who like just seems like the junk drawer box made manifest. An adventurer of all things the house. We've got Holly Days. And we've got, right, Shadow Lord 420 and Nightmare. Now, that's interesting. Shadow Lord, all the weird ones are coming down at the bottom, which makes me wonder who's 100. If Nightmare and Shadow Lord aren't 100, who's 100? Okay, we ended the day at the end of the last stream. Now, something I noticed is this wall is dateable and the floor is dateable. So I think those are going to be the first two on my list for tomorrow. I saw somebody else streaming and I saw that they just looked at the wall and the floor, but I have not actually seen what they look like. Apologies, my face seems to have frozen. Let me correct that real quick. I don't know why that keeps on happening. Okay. Are we good now? Mostly. Let me see if I can... Okay. There we go. Oh, the teddy bear is over by the bedside now. That's nice, because we told him to go over there. Oh, he's got a little hat on. And he looks better than he did when we took him out of the box. I felt like he was looking pretty beat up. Okay. I am curious, because not all of the walls are dateable. It's this one is. Is this like a false wall? What's going on here?
How does one even describe a warrior like this? A veritable, well, wall of muscle stands before you.
Yeah.
It's almost comforting to know the walls of your house are this solid.
Oh, wow. So this is the guy who I thought was a coat hanger, but it's because he's got like a wall hanger, like kind of like shoulder, like pauldron.
Whoa.
Is his name Walter? It's got to be Walter, right?
Whoa, whoa.
Oh, he seems verbose.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Uh-huh. He loves his job. You love to see that. Wallace. Wow, Momo, you called it moments before it happened. Wallace is very good. That makes... he seems like way more of a Wallace than a Walter. Absolutely. Do you have more to say than just Wall? Because it seems like maybe it would be difficult to date you if you're not a super good conversationalist. Wall!
The warrior's eyes widen. He leans in closer, towering over you.
I made him blush. Wait. Wall! Wall!
Whatever you're saying here is clearly pleasing to him. He nods.
I just have to play his game. I'm speaking his language, you know? Hey, he and I are buds. Him, Dunk, and I are all gonna hang out and just be bros together.
Beams at you, a flush spreading across his cheeks. I love you!
Whoa! So you can say more than Wall. Okay. You know? Oh, so because I got my love up, it leveled up my poise. So I have to get everyone to fall in love with me. Easy. I'm so lovable.
Oh, that was sudden, wasn't it?
It really was.
You and Wallace, who has only just introduced himself to you, are now lovers. His gaze settles on you, filled with tenderness.
Oh, I missed what the lower left one was. I'll have to look again. Hi, Wallace. Listen. We just met, and he's trying to wall me in to this relationship, you know?
His drywall heart beats only for you.
Wait.
You live happily ever after.
Wait, no, hold up.
Yes, just that quickly.
Wait, no, hold up. Did I hit credits? Or did they just not want to write Wall jokes anymore or anything like that? What just happened? If I talk to him again, what will go on? I don't know. We're gonna leave Wallace alone for right now, because that was a lot all at once. And we're gonna talk to the floor, who I'm gonna guess is gonna want to be stepped on. Okay.
An utterly charming secretary hurries into view, giving you an apologetic nod.
What makes you think... Oh, she's like a doormat. She's got a doormat on her chest. She's gonna be a walking doormat. Oh, no.
Hello there. What can I do for you?
Her greeting is cut short, as she seems to recognize you mid-sentence.
Oh. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, and she's also a rug, I think, with her... Yeah, she's gonna let us walk all over her, I think.
Whoa.
Florence. That's a good one.
Well, I wasn't expecting you today. Oh, golly, I must look an absolute mess.
Yeah, but that's really on me. I haven't Swiffered or swept in quite a while.
You must be here for Mayor Celia.
Celia. Oh, the floor is the secretary for the ceiling? Mayor Celia?
Oh, you don't know.
That's really good.
I completely understand. You must be such a bit. Who would have time to remember every little detail?
Whoops, didn't mean to click through.
Mayor Celia runs things around here. Keeps an eye on all the citizens. Makes sure the wheels are greased so nothing squeaks.
I mean, there are literal wheels here that are people. Is she greasing actual people? Do I have to call HR?
You know, that sort of thing. I help her out when I can. But if we're being honest, she does most of the heavy lifting around here.
No. Hey, Florence. Come on.
Keeps a roof over everyone's heads.
Well, that's true.
Literally. She's the ceiling.
Well, actually, Wallace keeps her there. She would fall if it wasn't for all the support that Wallace and you were providing, if we really think about it.
I could pencil you in for an appointment, if you'd like.
Is Penn a person too? Florence? You sound like a great PA. If it helps you look good to your boss, I'd be glad to. Yeah.
Oh, well...
She twirls a strand of dark hair around her finger, blushing sweetly.
Would you care for some tea while you wait?
Sure, that sounds I'm actually drinking tea right now.
Perfect
That sounds
timing.
wonderful.
Just so happens I've got a kettle all nice and
Oh, we
ready.
should go talk to the kettle. Each time they mention an object, I'm like, and that's probably here too.
How do you take it?
Black like my heart. Oh, with a shot of whiskey. That sounds all right. Hey, let's get a little spicy.
Well... Normally I wouldn't offer that sort of thing, being a civil servant and all. But you are a VIP.
Florence has it under her, in a bottom drawer in her desk.
You didn't hear it from me, but sometimes the mayor likes a little Irish in the cup herself.
We shouldn't let the ceiling do that.
Too much for
You'll-
me personally. I'm a sugar gal.
You seem sweet.
Here you are.
Oh no, are you going to spill it all over yourself?
Florence stumbles,
Yep.
pitching forward onto her hands and knees. The tea spills all over the floor, though thankfully the cup doesn't shatter.
So wait, when she spills the tea on the floor, even if it's not on herself, is it on herself? How do the metaphysics of this work?
Oh, no. Gosh, that just spilled everywhere. Right on the carpet of my good jacket.
Okay, yes, there are different
that's gonna
jackets.
sting. I'm so sorry, dear. I
Right
need
on
to
the
dab
carpet
this
of
out
my
with a
good
towel right
jacket. What
away.
incredible writing.
Would
Oh,
it be all right if you showed yourself up to the mayor's office? Just this once?
you're going to have just Tyrell come clean up all this spill? Sure. Don't worry about it.
Thank you so much, dear. Sorry again about the tea. Oh, please don't tell the mayor about this.
There she is, the mayor herself.
Whoa.
She simply radiates poise and power.
Oh, she's the one
She's
that
an
I said.
intimidating sort of beauty, but you find yourself intrigued to learn more about her.
I do find myself intrigued. She's the one that I said would be a chandelier.
So, in summary,
Oh, and who's this? Right, the cocktail lady?
I just think if I could get a little more foot traffic around my bar, I'd get more business.
The bar. Okay, so she's just fully the bar.
oh, Beverly, I understand your concerns.
Beverly!
What do you expect us to do, dear? We already put up posters and held fundraisers.
Because she's the beverage.
We can't just move the fridge, stove, toilet, and everyone else out of the way to clear foot traffic every night.
So Beverly needs me to come by a bit more often, is what I'm hearing.
We could try that.
Bev.
Fine.
She's a splashy cocktail waitress.
Trust me, we're doing everything that we can.
All right. But if nobody's in by next week, I'll be back.
Okay, listen, I'll come get a drink. I was just asking for a shot of
I'm
whiskey. I
sure
think we'll
you
get
will,
along well.
darling.
Celia presses an intercom button on her
There's a loud
desk.
buzz.
Florence, dearest, send the next one in.
Yes, miss.
Hi.
Who is this? He does look like a comforter of some kind, or a blanket, right? Sleeping bag, maybe?
Hello, Mateo.
Mateo.
What can I do for you today?
Wait, Mateo sounds like he'd be... Ooh, excuse me. A mattress, right? But Betty's the mattress. So what does that make Mateo?
That's That's a great question, actually. Now that I'm here, I can't even remember.
He's very cute,
Isn't it
though.
funny how that always happens? Right when you need to think of something to say, your brain just sort of goes blank?
Wow, so true, Mateo.
You know what? It was probably nothing. I don't want to waste your time. I know how busy you are. I'll just see myself out.
That was sus. We can all say that Mateo's a little sus.
Mateo, come, sit. Tell me what's bothering you.
Celia actually seems like a decent mayor.
Right. It's just...
Go on.
It's Lux.
Yep.
They're kind of pulling cords around the house, refusing to pick up after themselves, keeping the whole bedroom up late with their streams.
Lux does seem like a problem.
It's really been stressful for the inanimals.
The inanimals? What are we... Who are the inanimals?
And I don't want to get anyone in trouble, but it's just been a lot, and...
All right, Mateo, all right. Lux, you said.
Yes, ma'am.
Mateo seems like a sweetie. I like the fact that he also doesn't like Lux.
I'll have someone take care of it.
We're, common enemy and all that.
Thank you.
Next.
Wall!
Yeah, what's up, Wallace?
Hello, Wallace, darling.
He's always keeping, he keeps the spirits up around here.
Yes, I remember from last week. It's on the docket.
Wall!
Think nothing of it. Next.
Wow. I'm coming around on Wallace.
Oh, it's you. I don't believe we've formally met. Mayor Celia. I'm also the president of the
HOA, Home
That's
Objects
Home
Association.
Objects Association.
That's really good. And so she's dateable too, you say? She's...
Here's my card.
I like
But
her...
really all you ever need to do if you need me is to simply look up.
Kind of a, a mature vibe with her.
What can I do for you today?
Yeah, try and get the lay of the land. I wanted to meet the mayor. So I'm so curious how any of this works.
Well then, hello. Meeting successful. Never a bad idea to make sure everybody knows your face. We're important here.
Yeah, I'm important too, right? That's what you mean?
Some sit back and wait for others to plan things. Others simply do them.
I'm a man of
You and
action.
I,
I'm doing all sorts of
doers.
things. A lot of objects around the house. I do have an issue with Wallace, though. He's enamored by me. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, the spiderweb, hairnet thing is really, really good. The chandelier earrings, because they're hanging off of her head, is also a really nice touch. Let's see. Absolutely. I'm not much of an introvert.
Zipping back and forth around the house, running here and there. You seem like a reliable sort. I wonder if I
Ooh.
might ask you a favor.
Get in the mayor's good graces.
It's about my assistant, Florence.
Yeah, she's a bit of a mess. She spilled my tea. No, she seems sweet. It's true.
She is an absolute dear. Although sometimes I fear it gets her into trouble.
Yeah, she does seem like she would let people walk all over her.
She's such a kind thing.
Mm-hmm.
But that means she lets people walk all over her.
Exactly.
Sometimes I worry the wrong sort might be taking advantage of her.
Like me.
I've noticed that whenever we go to lunch together, she never seems to buy herself anything.
What?
What's more, she's been pinching every penny you've dropped on her like a miser. I suspect she might be having financial issues. The office pays her well, of course. She's an invaluable assistant. I think it's possible someone might be fleecing her.
Somebody's bullying Florence.
I'd like to formally ask for your help.
Oh, I get to become a detective. Hey, Maggie, I need your help.
I may be her boss, but Florence would never give me a straight answer if she thought it might upset me.
Mm-hmm.
However, she's quite friendly with strangers. And technically speaking, as the owner of the house, you outrank me. Maybe you could get something out of her. What do you say? Would you do me a favor and look into this matter? Quietly?
Absolutely, I'll be so discreet. I'm a master of subtlety and
I'll be
secrecy.
Hopefully it's nothing. What else do you need?
Tell me more about Florence.
She's the most dedicated secretary I've ever worked with. She would do anything for this office.
Have you worked with many? Did Wallace try and fill that position at first? I can imagine then that might not go great.
Unfortunately, the dear can be a little down on herself. Not much in the way of self-confidence.
Mm-hmm.
It's a shame, really. She's totally unaware of her own natural charms.
Okay, I really thought Celia was actually going to be, like, way more bossy by being, like, the mayor, but actually she seems, like, reliable, responsible, and actually, the thing I thought she was going to be was above it all, right? Because of the pun of that. I thought she was going to, like, basically say that the issues of the house don't really bother her, but she actually seems like a pretty thoughtful and considerate mayor, so. Natural charms?
Of course. She's a hard worker, and she gets along with absolutely everybody. She's never in the spotlight, but she makes every room she's in better, like foil next to a diamond.
Like foil next to a diamond is a really interesting metaphor. It's very evocative. I've never heard that before.
The objects who come into my office to lodge complaints would be in a much worse mood if she weren't there to take the edge off them.
Yeah, she did give me some whiskey,
And
or at least tried to.
speaking personally, I'd enjoy my work much less if I didn't get to see her smiling face in the office every morning.
Oh,
It's a tragedy she doesn't see herself the same way. What else do you need?
nothing. Thank you, Mommy. I mean, Celia. Normal. You know. I just wanted to see you.
You have done so. Keep well.
It does kind of sound like Celia might have feelings for Florence. But, like, you know, is not going to be using her position of power over her in that way. That's very fun. Okay, yeah, and now I can totally look at the ceiling when I want to for, to chat with Celia again. Okay, that's gonna be the television. That's gonna be Lux. I've learned that the light switches are Lux, which means I don't want to chat with the light switches. No offense, Lux, but you and I are not it. Let's chat. It looked like there's gonna be a fan character in the area I saw. Ooh, also we've got a workspace notification.
Valdivianites!
Great.
Guess who? If you guessed David Most, 3-time runner-up for Business Magazine's CEO of the Year, you'd be right. Team, I just
Rosidi
wanted
sounds
to do
drunk
a
again.
Soft follow-up on my recent email regarding my lost sunglasses. I'm happy to report my office has already received hundreds of tips regarding the item's whereabouts and are quickly combing through them as we speak.
The tinfoil hat
However,
guy is like
I
spam checking
really
him.
must reiterate that the tip line is for verifiable leads only. I saw them in Turkmenistan, or did you check up your butt? While obviously very humorous, detracts from our serious efforts to expediently locate the missing item.
Okay, but did
In
you
that
check up
spirit
your
of camaraderie,
butt though?
Anyone who sends a false lead will be downsized on sight. Thank you for your ongoing support in this matter.
Because if you didn't check far enough up your butt, it might be also around the corner. All right. Wallace, Celia. Okay, so we've got like the first 5 here. We're 6. Who's that? Oh, that's the stairs. Let's go in order. Let's try and get the stairs going too. And there's a ton of rumors that we've heard as well. Hello, stairs. What's your
A
deal?
distinguished beauty
Oh, wow.
greets you with an elegant wave. You never really thought so many hard corners and angles could be soft and graceful.
Didn't I?
She's really selling it somehow.
Oh, hello, dearie. Mind your step. I'm getting a bit creaky in my old age.
You know what? They're really catering to all kinds here, is what I'll say. I do appreciate that, like, there are older gamers too. And one of the things that always bothered me about games like Stardew Valley is that all of the dateable characters were way too young, right? All of them feel like they're like late high school, like college age. They all feel like college age, which feels way too young once you're in your 30s. And you're like, all of these people are acting like children, and you're telling me I'm gonna go marry them? That feels weird. So the fact that they've got like all sorts of like range of dateables is really nice.
I'm working on it, mind you.
You are.
I'm Stella.
Stella.
Your quickest way up and down between floor and ceiling.
Hello, Stella.
Airway calling.
I don't mind the creek, feels homey. You're a noisy old thing, aren't you? Good for you. Let's flirt with our old stairs. I don't mind the creak. Feels homey.
Well, aren't you a sweet summer thing?
I am.
I appreciate the sentiment. Still, one step at a time, all right? Just in case. And step and step and step and step.
You mind if I hold your railings?
At least, that's what they say.
Oh, I guess, you've never gone down on yourself. One step at a time.
That's the way. Step on through.
Maybe take some smaller steps?
Oh, but you've got to dream big, you know? Hustle, I believe is the word.
Yeah, that's what all the kids are saying. Hustle for what?
Self-sufficiency.
Okay.
You see? Well...
Stella looks everywhere but at you, trying and failing to find the words. Eventually she sighs, plucking up the courage from somewhere within her.
Truth be told, I'm starting a business.
Great. Always a good thing for an older person to be doing.
She
You know,
gives you a
you need a
nervous but
retirement
sweet
hobby.
smile.
What kind of business? So she meant hustle as in hustle
it's,
culture.
A lot of things, but I'm focusing on a new release right now. Market research tells me it's a little lacking around here.
And it is?
No offense to anyone, of course.
You mean me?
Oh, goodness, no. Just everyone. In general. I imagine there'll be high demand. At least that's what the booklet says.
What book are you reading?
You know, if you were interested, I could get you in on the ground level.
The stairs are involved in a pyramid scheme. Yes, have you ever heard of a pyramid scheme?
I mean, I've heard about the pyramids.
Mhm.
Beautiful things, always wanted to see them. Never had the time.
The second I
Probably a
hear
little
get
too
in
late
at the
now,
ground
though,
level,
isn't it?
I'm like, it's either crypto or a pyramid scheme. And you know, potato, potato.
Oh, no, I've gone off book. Oh, it all seems so much easier in the booklet.
Booklet?
They sent it to me when I signed up.
Okay.
Stella's Steps to Success. How to sell that sale and change your life, generate passive income and financial freedom, all from the comfort of your own home.
Stella pulls out a pamphlet from deep in her bag.
Yeah, Stella, I
memorized that part at least.
this is why we need to educate seniors on how to, on scam analysis. Looks like someone has scrawled your name in front of some boilerplate text. I think you're being scammed, Stella.
Well, let's not get too dramatic. It's hard work, sure, but isn't anything?
Oh,
They even
Stella.
tell you that. Step 37. Not everyone will make it, but drive and passion are the fuel that fans the flame. Patience is a virtue, and success is for the virtuous.
Okay, so I think we have somebody who is like scamming fleet. Like, we've got a criminal amongst our midst, so I understand why Maggie was suddenly very suspicious of a new person, right? Some of the household objects seem like they're maybe up to no good.
Doesn't that make you want to get to work?
No, literally very few things make me do that. Does it make you want to get to work?
Yes, actually, it does. Make something of myself.
You're already something. You're the stairs. I couldn't get
Really
from the
have
first
gone
floor to
off
the second
track
floor
now,
without you.
haven't I? Booklet or not, this is a mess. Look, dearie, I'm so sorry to ask, but could you come by again someday
Sure.
soon?
Work on your
Give me
pitch.
another shot. I'm still working on my nerves.
Maybe because we can't go outside, they couldn't find a way to fit in a ladder into this, so climbing the ladder as a metaphor is something that they're trying to do with
really
the stairs.
A lot of fancy words to learn.
Mhm.
I'll throw in a free sample. Gotta get rid of them somehow.
Oh no. I'll swing by when I can.
Oh, you're a sweetheart, dearie. Thank you.
Alright, thanks, Stella. Oh. This cord
Are
has...
you there?
Hmm?
Please answer. Hurry.
Yeah, what's up, not Elijah Wood? Sounds so much like Elijah Wood. Makes me think of it every time. I don't work for you, dude.
I understand that, but this cannot wait.
Like, tell me that's
There's
not
something
Elijah
we need
Wood.
to discuss. It's of the utmost importance.
I know it's not, but still. Only if it's of the utmost. I'm gonna be sassy to this guy. He's demanding a lot from me.
It's the Dateviators. As I mentioned, I've been closely monitoring the electromagnetic
Oh,
field
I gotta put them in the
anomalies emitting from
freezer?
quantum catalyst activator.
And I know what all that
this
means.
is going to sound completely insane, but it appears, well, it seems, I can't believe I'm even typing this.
Spit it out.
I'm attempting to. Based on the data I'm looking at, you may actually be able to use the Dateviators to bring objects to life.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm doing that now. It's hot.
We have absolutely no idea the ethical implications of turning objects into people.
Is that not the
They
whole
right?
idea of these things?
Feed them, and if so, how often would we need to feed them? Is only lunch enough if it's a big lunch? We're sleepwalking into a minefield of existential dilemmas here.
I've been asking these questions since day one, tinfoil. The first question I had was about the metaphysics of this whole thing.
Not to mention, I didn't even program the Dateviators with that functionality. Maybe the government augmented my original schematics with secret military tech, but I'd have to do more tests to be sure.
You didn't... Why did you call them the Dateviators if they weren't intended to bring objects to life to date?
I'm sorry, but we'll have to pick this up later.
Oh my
I'm not
god.
under any sort of duress or anything, but I had a huge enchilada for lunch and I'm exhausted. I'll reach out again when I'm able.
I don't know about this guy. So he's saying he didn't program the Dateviators to bring objects to life to date them? What are they supposed to do? Why did he send them to me if not for that purpose? Okay, this must be Mateo, the blanket, right? I'm curious. There's so many things, right? We've got chairs, we've got tables, we got fruit, right? Oh, where's the cocktail? Where's the cocktail lady? Here? Do we think it's this whole cabinet? Or it's... I'll do the whiskey bottle. That's probably her, right? Or let me take off the glasses. Oh, I can't open it. Okay.
A bartender drums her fingers on the countertop.
Okay, and we know her name is
Bored out of
Beverly,
her
right?
mind. Her long red-orange hair is pulled back into a ponytail that flows down her back, like the drinks she pours so expertly.
Hello, Beverly.
She makes herself a drink, taking a small sip of it and setting it down. Your entrance startles her so badly, she nearly knocks it over.
Man, I'm making everybody spill.
Someone's here.
I want everyone to spill the tea. And Florence already did that once, but...
Welcome to my humble bar, the Tipsy Tumbler. I'm Beverly, but you can call me Bev, or Beverly,
Okay, your two names, yeah?
or Madam Proprietress.
Would you prefer that?
That would be so cool.
I mean, I'm open to it. I'm Madame Proprietress. I'm gonna date my cocktail tumbler.
I'm the owner and bartender and janitor and stockroom attendant. Nice to meet you.
Absolutely about to take her for a shake, you know?
Hiya.
Beverly
What is
squints
her
at you,
chest?
frowning as she seems to be considering something.
It looks
She
like...
snaps, pointing at you.
Uh-huh.
Wait, hold on. Oh my gosh, it's you,
Yeah.
my proprietor.
Oh, is that who I am?
I can't believe I didn't recognize you. Ugh.
She's got like... Is the top of her dress like an orange juice or like milk carton container? It kind of looks like that.
Yes, you?
but she's covering it up in almost all of her poses. She's doing like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure poses while making drinks.
Who else so charitably bought this adorable mini bar for me so I could set up my dream bar?
I guess that was pretty thoughtful of me, huh?
I owe you a huge debt. You have free drinks for life here.
Well, I'm actually the one paying for the alcohol, but...
Welcome to the reopening of the Tipsy Tumbler.
Fantastic.
And I know what you're thinking. Oh, Bev, that's a lot of openings.
Yeah, what happened?
Did something happen the first 6 times you tried to open the bar? Nope, nothing.
Really? At all? Do I call her a babe? Is the question. How can that be when a babe like yourself is here? Or, well, then why have you reopened so many times? Now that I know that we get our stats up by making people fall in love with us, I think it's time to be a little bit more forward. How can that be when a babe like yourself is here? Is that going to work?
First, oh, thank you. Second, great question. I wish I knew. I've lost an alarming amount of sleep trying to figure it out. So please don't leave. You are literally my first customer in...
Okay, so you're not going to have like abandonment issues or anything at all? Separation anxiety, that won't be an issue here?
Ever. Every time I thought you were finally going to invite people over, I polish your place up and prepare to be the best host I can be. But then each time you chicken out and spend yet another weekend all alone.
Yeah, I don't have friends.
I mean, why did you get a mini bar if you weren't going to invite guests over?
That's a great question. I love to drink. I like making drinks for myself because I like drinking alone is a wild response. Thought buying a mini bar and all the mixing accessories would motivate me to finally invite someone over. Ooh, we're saying a lot about ourselves either way here. Either it's, hey, we've got intense social anxiety, or alcoholism. Maybe both. Let's go with the first one.
But that's... Okay. It's all water under the bridge.
Maybe I should have gone with the other. Well, maybe I should have just said, I like drinking alone.
You'll have to talk to River if you want that.
River?
Anyway, that's enough babbling.
Who's River?
So take a seat and let me fix you something already.
Please.
Please, let me fix you something.
Okay, yes.
First and foremost, am I making you a cocktail or a mocktail?
Cocktail, absolutely.
Mocktails are the non-alcoholic versions of a cocktail. Just as fun and delicious, but without the burn.
I'm familiar with the concept.
Or the drunk part, obviously.
Cocktail, please.
Excellent. So, what'll it be?
It's definitely like a juice carton, like is like her top, which is very fun. Ooh. All of these are really fun drinks. Martini, obviously classic. Aperol Spritz is delicious and very summery. Mojito sounds very good. Some rum and mint. That sounds quite good. She got mint behind her ear. That's a fun little like thing. And then a Ramos Gin Fizz is notoriously... So a Ramos Gin Fizz is a gin fizz with 6 egg whites in it, and you have to shake it for like 3 minutes straight. And so it's famously the most annoying cocktail to ask for somebody to make you, because you are basically asking them to do an entire arm day to make one drink. I think I'll go Aperol Spritz. That sounds super refreshing.
Aperol is having its heyday right now. Less bitter than the classic Amoros, and less alcoholic too. Let's be on trend.
Okay, yeah, let's do it.
Coming right up.
An Aperol Spritz is very refreshing. A great summertime beverage. Mojitos too. Pour it out in front of her? That'd be awful.
You lift your glass to your lips, taking an extended sip.
How was it?
Really good. Where did you learn to make drinks like this?
Well, after 6 grand openings, I got a lot of practice in. Plus, with a name like mine, I should know my beverages pretty well.
I agree.
I really don't want to close this place down. I've put my bar and soul into it.
I guess your bar is your heart.
So?
Yeah.
Will you be my first returning customer?
I also like her voice delivery on that returning customer. Yeah, sure.
Really? Oh my gosh. Yes. Yes, thank you. Tell your friends. Tell everyone. Please. And I'll be seeing you next time.
Amazing. That was fun. I like her. Okay, we've got one more talk for the day. But we've also got ads coming up in a 15 seconds. Let's take a look at the workspace. Oh, the Val 9000.
I don't understand.
All right, Val 9000 is here. It's the robot that took our job. I don't know why it messaged us that it doesn't understand.
I am Val 9000, the latest in iterative AI assistants, assigned to help Valdivian customers achieve their wishes.
Oh.
While I may have taken on the duties of several thousand employees at Valdivian, I can assure you that no humans lost their employment.
Yeah, that's demonstrably untrue. Am I going to have to romance Val 9000 in order to break its heart, its little AI heart, and save the world from the AI uprising, just like I theorized last time? I can't put on my sunglasses while I'm looking at my phone like this.
I heard you use our voice function to call me. If you ever need assistance, you can simply say, "Okay, Val, can you please help?" And your nearest device will answer.
I definitely didn't say, "Okay, Val, can you please help?" I did not. I don't want you to have a voice function with me.
It very much sounded like you did.
I said, "Pokey Bal, Ban Booby Belp."
I can see where there would be some confusion then.
It's so dumb.
If there is anything else I can get for you, please say in a clear voice, "Okay, Val, can you please help?" And I will assist right away.
Can I date you?
I am afraid I cannot help you in that area.
Are you sure?
If you are speaking about having a romantic relationship, then that is simply impossible between a human and a generative AI.
I mean, I believe that. But I'm doing it so that I can break you down from the inside. Really?
I am not dateable in the human sense of the term.
What if I'm
there
not
is
human?
anything else I can get for you, please say in a clear voice, "Okay, Val, can you please help?" And I will assist right away.
I bet Val 9000 is the number 100 dateable thing. Okay, Val, can you please help? Dang, I was wondering if it'd actually be voice activated. That would have been crazy. That would have been really delightful. Ooh, coffee machine. If we have coffee right before we go to bed, do you think we'll see Nightmare again? Do you think things will get real freaky? Let's maybe check in on coffee. I don't think we've met coffee yet, have we?
A charming barista grinds coffee in your kitchen.
This is very
working
cute.
so busily she
Cute
doesn't
design.
even seem to notice you. You
What-
stand there for a good few minutes before she spies you, startled out of her intense focus.
I wonder what her name will be. Something espresso related, maybe? Jesspresso.
Oh, hi there.
Oh, she's Australian or New Zealand? From New Zealand?
Welcome to Roofbox, the home of all your coffee needs.
Yeah.
I'm Kopi, happy to help.
Hopi.
G'day.
G'day. Okay, Australian, I'm gonna say. So you're my coffee maker? You're Australian? I guess there are...
Sure am.
Uh-huh.
Here to make your day just a little bit brighter with a touch of coffee. Gosh, that never gets any less awkward to say. What can I get for you today?
I'll have a latte. A midnight latte so I can see the demon
One
dream.
latte coming right up.
Kopi gets to work, grinding and pouring and mixing with an impressive speed.
And voila! One latte just for you. Hope you like it.
Nice latte art.
Is there anything you'd like to know about the latte?
But yeah, where'd the beans come from? Oh, or tell me more about latte art. Why is it called a latte? Let's go with why is it called a latte?
Well, That's the Italian word for milk.
It is? I didn't know that, actually.
If you're in Italy, you have to order it as a cafe latte.
Oh, because otherwise you'll just get a cup of milk? That'd be very funny.
Otherwise, they'll literally just give you a glass
That's
of milk.
really... I had no idea. That's good to know.
Right?
Thank you, Kopi.
I don't think my nerves could handle being handed a glass of milk like that.
Yeah, that would be unhinged if you went to like a coffee shop first thing in the day and then they just hand you a full cup of milk.
She shudders violently.
Yeah, I'm right there with you.
We'll see you next time.
I'm drinking the midnight coffee. The Forbidden Joe. Gonna get my nightmares now. Wow, look at that little animation. Okay, heads up. We're gonna get nightmares again. I'm gonna see how that goes. I wanted to see the nightmare guy one more time, or nightmare horse one more time, just to get a vibe check. The vibes the first time were awful, but you know.
Your room is dark and cold.
I forgot
and though
how.
you may have gone to sleep alone. You can feel someone else here.
Yeah, I forgot how scary it was. Genuinely a very upsetting image.
Nightmare looms over the edge of your bed, at once friendly and disquieting.
Is it friendly? What part? Show me the part that feels friendly.
Is it you again?
Oh, right, the voice. The voice that's weirdly, like, sensual. That part is, yeah.
Ah, you're back. I've been contemplating what to show you this time.
Were you?
What may unsettle you? Get your blood pumping.
Is that what you want?
This time I think... maybe... you're speaking in front of an audience.
Oh no, she knows. She knows my fears.
Is that scary alone? The thought of being vulnerable.
Uh-huh.
In front of so many people. Expecting eyes on you. Knowing if you misspeak even once, they won't respect you.
Well, it's not the respect. It's more humiliation than not being respected. People already don't respect me.
They might not even like you. Or be able to stand you.
Yeah, that's worse.
Your words tumble out and you start mixing them up.
I always do.
You can feel your heartbeat in your ears.
Uh-huh.
The spotlights on you make you start to sweat. You start to get your lips under control and the words start to flow the way you intended.
Wait.
Then your tongue presses against your front teeth.
Oh no, I bite my tongue.
And they give. One of your teeth slips out of your gum and down onto the podium in front of you.
I have had the dream of teeth falling out. It is a horrible stress dream.
You stare in horror. You reach to pick it up. And then
they're all gonna fall out.
A canine tooth drops to your tongue.
This is an actual nightmare that I do have, is my teeth falling out.
You let out a petrifying, guttural scream as your own teeth fall loose from your gums. A tickle in your throat makes you cough.
Oh no! Oh no!
The people in the audience gasp, retch, lean back, flee from their seats.
The voice actress had a lot of fun with this.
You're coughing up more teeth. They come out of your mouth and into your hands bloody. Your mouth is just gums now. But the teeth, they're still coming.
Oh no, what? How?
Tears prickle in your eyes. Then you try to apologize to your audience.
I'm sorry.
You realize you're a monster.
I'm a monster.
The teeth clatter to the podium, and...
I think she wants to be scary. So what if I lean in? Hey, cut it out.
Did I get you?
Yeah, that one upset me more than the bugs, actually. The teeth thing freaks me out.
Is that so? Why don't you tell me what really scares you?
I mean, the teeth thing,
There must be something you're hiding away.
No, I don't
Something
know.
a little deeper. A tad more frightening than bugs and blood and teeth.
And the teeth is really bad, though. Are you gonna use the answer to scare me?
The important thing is, you'll learn from what I show you.
Is that true?
Don't you want to conquer your fears? Let go of your insecurities?
I don't know that that's how nightmares work. I don't think you get over your fears that your nightmares show you. Oh, okay, here we go. Afraid of abandonment, failure, mediocrity. You know? Failure and mediocrity. I would say those two are closer for me. I totally understand people with fear of abandonment. It's not like my biggest fear. I'm more afraid of the teeth falling out than abandonment, to be honest. I think because I've got very supportive people in my life that I know that wouldn't abandon me, so I feel very secure within that regard. Failure and mediocrity, though, honestly, kind of like go hand in hand in my mind. Failure is worse than mediocrity, which is kind of the funny thing. But like, at least if you fail, it means you tried, right? And I think the thing with mediocrity means never even attempting something because of the fear of failure. And I think that actually makes me more scared. This idea that I would let entire life pass me by without ever actually attempting something. And that everything would be just a mushy, pointless existence. And to me, that's the closest thing to mediocrity. So I'm gonna go with that.
How intriguing. Mediocrity can be scarier than failure.
That's exactly what I'm saying. It's because I didn't even try.
Being unremarkable. It's the same as being forgotten, isn't it?
Nightmare takes a few steps back, beginning to fade away as the room grows lighter. It must be getting close to sunrise.
Damn, is she gonna charge me by the hour?
Thank you for being honest with me.
That was a good therapy session.
I will have to think about your answer. Good night.
Well then. That was surprisingly okay. I can't date the bird. I probably can't date the bird, huh? No, that's the window. We've got so much more. So much to do, so much to see. I do kind of want to talk to the vents some more. Oh, this is probably also the AC, right? Because that's its actual handle. Yeah, weirdly dating the animals would be way worse line to cross than dating objects. I think that's 100% true. Probably because it's like, okay, well, animals are living creatures, and that just has a way of more like yucky kind of like feeling in regards to like consent and like, you know, being and all of that. I totally get that. Ooh, record player. That's fun. Let's see what the record player is.
The beautiful flapper you see before you stands in
This is a
stark
very fun
contrast
design.
to the strange music that plays when you turn on your record player. Where she seems sweet with an old-world sort of beauty, the music she plays is all kinds of wrong.
Oh.
It skips and goes from too fast to too slow. She dances to it all the same, swinging her arms and legs in time to the herky-jerky rhythm of some...
Well, don't just stand there like a wet
The
blanket.
old-timey. Okay, wait, what do we think? Vinyl... what? Record, vinyl... I want to say it's something vinyl, but like... I don't know what it will be.
You get a wiggle on. Let's see you
Let's get a wiggle on, absolutely. Here, wait, sorry, let me get a wiggle on for her real quick. She asked me to get a wiggle on. I'm getting my wiggle on. Just as asked. I'm dropping it low. Dropping it like it's hot. Alright. I got my wiggle on. May I have this dance?
Heads down and just dance already.
I'm already going. I'm off screen. You can't even see me anymore.
She give it your best shot, which seems to please her.
Now you're on the trolley.
And I know what that means. Trolley?
It's a saying. I'm saying
You're
you're
saying?
getting it.
Mercifully, she turns the music off.
Oh, I like the music.
Well.
It was kind of
It's
kind of
about
fun
time
music.
you
I didn't
came
hate
to
it.
see me. My name's Rainy.
Rainy. I wonder. Rainy? Like grainy music? Rainy?
How you doing?
I guess I don't fully get rainy.
Mm-hmm. I've been waiting for you to come over and see
'Cause she's
me
not the
sometime.
radio.
You've been all over this house, but you never come my way.
No, I didn't even know you still worked, honestly.
Of course I still work. I might be an antique, but there's still plenty of life in this old record player.
Honestly, this record player doesn't even look like an antique. The one in the model, it looks like a fairly modern one that you would get at like,
Well, anyway, it is so great to see a new face around here.
at like an Urban
Even
Outfitters.
If your face ain't exactly new to me. Nobody ever seems to want to hang out anymore. I can't imagine why. I used to be the belle of the ball. Everyone was so happy to see me at a party.
Yeah, sorry. And then the television guy came along and he was a lot, so.
Now it's always just me and my records.
Probably because you're playing them at the wrong speed.
The wrong speed? You spifflicated or something?
Spifflicated.
It's just
Ma'am, you
fine.
can't say that anymore.
Well, whatever.
I don't
gonna
actually
keep
know
the
what
party going
spifflicated
here.
means.
Feel free to stick around, if you can keep up. Otherwise, you can beat it. This beat's for expert hoofers only.
I mean, I love to hoof.
Rainy's frenetic, high-pitched record is too much for most anyone to keep up with. You decide to check in with her another time.
I liked Rainy. Oh, there's more vents. There's vents everywhere. Hector's always watching.
Well. If it isn't the Casa Casanova.
That's
Do you
like-
see what I did there?
I do see.
That's wordplay, baby.
The little smiley with the nose reminds me of my dad because my dad always uses a little nose smiley. Don't break your arm patting your own back.
Oh, someone's feeling spicy. Dating your furniture really got you confident, huh?
My
You're
wordplay's
out here
gotten better.
dating all these appliances and shit. But like, why? Not why are you dating them? Like, why is this happening now? To you.
Wish I could tell you. I was the poorest Valedivianite. Dumb luck, I guess. I'm caught in a game of tech cat and mouse. I think that's true.
Hope David doesn't catch you. He thinks he's sneaky with his email blasts about his precious sunglasses, but only your partner and spy, Sam, knows the truth.
Okay, Sam, don't rat me out. Glad it's you, super spy.
So, like, where did the date viators come from? Like, what's the point of them?
It's a great
Who
question.
made them, and why?
Apparently, a guy named Tinfoil Hat is claiming he did.
Tinfoil hat? Okay, this is some conspiracy shit. Your life is half political thriller, half harem anime.
It's true.
So, like, did you find out what your purpose is or whatever? Are you a top secret operative in the furniture dating war? Are you collecting data on people in love with their shower?
Hello, hey, welcome, Quinn. Welcome. Also, notice I gave you a little badge. I'm currently dating everything in the house. There's some really good things. There's some good things to date. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I gave it to you, Colin and Penguin. I did it earlier today. I was like, yeah, let's give it to the people who are stopping by regularly. It's very nice. If I am, it's a pretty small sample size. I think right now.
Yeah. Oh well, guess we can just make up our
I really
own
like my
theories.
cocktail bar.
Or maybe just enjoy the furniture dates for now.
Can do, I think. There might be even more to just talking to them. Oh.
Like what? Oh, like actually doing kisses IRL?
Doing kisses IRL?
I can't take you seriously.
Well, thank you so much, Gwen.
Well, this has been fun. but I have a meeting in 3 minutes, and I really want coffee first. So, gotta go fast.
Okay,
Bye.
Sonic? I really like Beverly, who's my cocktail bar. Oh my gosh, wait, the trash. How did I not even think about the trash? Oh, I feel like we're in for something.
When you turned
Oh,
your gaze
wow.
on your trash can, you were expecting shiny metal and black plastic. Damn it, you expected the garbage. What you weren't expecting was the handsome face, sculpted jaw, and delicate peaks of skin artfully framed by actual garbage.
He's gonna be like a real, like, he's going to be like a trash man, but in a way of like that kind of like Brooklyn hipster, or like I've heard it as like people referring to it as like a Silver Lake manipulator. I don't know if anyone's heard that term, but it's a term for basically a extremely deliberately unkempt man in Los Angeles who is very handsome and lives a very like bohemian lifestyle, basically just living off of like whoever they're dating at the time. You know, why he has knee pads, he needs to get down on his knees and...
lurker, for his part, seems far less impressed.
I don't know exactly. Why is he wearing knee pads? That's a great question, actually. I thought I maybe had an answer, but no.
Huh?
Maybe just because he's down on the ground all the time. Wow, those cutoff shorts are a lot. Also, they're not even knee pads. They're like on his shins. Oh my god, this dude and the attitude.
What?
Yep. Oh, that's the lid. It's the lid. When you kick it down and the lid comes up, that's what's happening around his like the parts of his like boots. Yeah, it's the lid. Oh, Cam, the trash cam. I love the character designs. So many amazing small details, like the little like the bag wrappers and stuff. Hey man, what's up? This dude is gonna be such a tool. He's gonna be such like an emotionally manipulative like scumbag, and I'm excited for it. It's similar to how Triangela is, except it's gonna be whereas I like it when the girls are mean to me, I like it less when the guys are doing it. Oh, eating a rotten apple would be... Wait, he literally is, Momo. Oh, he weren't eating. I see. I thought you were saying I wish he was. Yes. I don't care if it's a week past, like, Best Buy, eat it. That was literally one of my grandmas. My parents, or my dad and his siblings all have incredible immune systems because they were constantly fed past due food when they were children, unfortunately.
Things that aren't down, I guess.
And then she would clean their face with the same, like, bleached rags that she was, like, cleaning this the countertops with, because this was, like, the 60s, and they didn't really know all that much better at the time. Cool, cryptic, anyway.
Oh, I get it. Delicate ego over here.
No, man, you seem like a tool.
Have anything for me today?
I guess I am constantly dumping on him, huh? And probably not... I'm not taking him out enough, if you know what I mean.
I do this every day, dude. What'd you bring?
Let me check.
I'll just... wait.
I've got a clementine peel. I left a glove in one of the closet boxes about 6 months ago, so I've got one glove now. Or how about half of this day-old pinto burrito? Hey, if it's only 1 day old and it's half a burrito, that's still good. Let's give him the clementine peel.
Clementine, huh? I'm guessing you're not throwing away a song about the California Gold Rush in 1849.
What? No, it's fruit. It's like a sweet, tiny orange.
Okay.
Cam? Smarts 60. They actually spontaneously evolved from the orange tree in the gardens of the Algerian orphanage in the 1800s. Wow, I did not know that. I love that you can, wait, is that the song? Oh my darling, oh my darling, oh my darling Clementine. Is that the song he's referring to? I love that they, Clementine! Clementine! I don't know why I can't do my lead today. I love that you get to read the lines that you don't have the skills for. So I can learn this fact about the Clementines even though I'm too dumb to say it.
Well, I do. Nice haul. I'll take it.
Wait, is he eating all of these bad things I'm giving him? Thanks, glad to be rid of it.
Always glad to help you.
Wait.
I guess.
Are you? What's your deal,
you hand your
man?
trash over to Cam, and he takes it from you, pocketing it without another word.
What do you do with it all?
And you're still here.
Okay, well, rude. Are we gonna like talk or hang out or something? Aren't you gonna like tell me your whole deal?
Wasn't planning on it.
He stinks. Literally.
Now you go.
But you're hot. I am gonna say that because it's dumb as hell.
Go. Be free.
I am free. I'm free to be here. You can't tell me what to do.
Chuckles. Bye.
Okay, literally, Cam is the worst. But him calling me Chuckles is very like, and then the bye is a lot. Wait, can I not open this? I can't open this. Oh wait, snacks? Do we think the snacks or something? They gotta be, right? The cookies are something different than the cereal. Those are two different things. Two different dateables. Let's see what the cookies are all about.
The first word that comes to mind as you evaluate the strange figure standing before you is delicious.
Is it?
You don't even intend to be salacious. It's just, he looks edible.
Is it the first word that comes to my head? I think the first word might be top ramen hair.
His long blonde hair calls to mind ramen noodles.
Yeah.
But his entire outfit is a culinary journey around the globe. He looks downright mouth-watering, but you're not sure the feeling is mutual. His expression suggests he's less than impressed with you.
Everyone in the kitchen is so rude. Yeah, his chocolate pants I would take a bite out of, as well as his like cobbler jacket, 100%. His avocado toast, I think the thing that's tripping me up here is that all of his like bits look like they'd be wildly different flavor profiles, right? Like the cobbler jacket would have such a different flavor and texture than like the avocado toast collar.
Good evening.
Oh.
Do have a seat. I'll be with you in just a minute.
Oh, you're fancy. I wasn't expecting that from your whole vibe. Looks like you're really enjoying the glass of wine.
Glass of wine? Surely you can do better than that.
Can I?
This fine white has a light body and is rather dry.
You look like you've got a light body. I could pick you up, throw you at this window right now.
It's quite acidic. I can virtually taste its origins in the eastern Loire Valley. Dare I guess just outside Chavignol?
So, I liked it when the cocktail bar waitress, Beverly, was telling me all about different, like, origins and stuff. But this guy's got an attitude about it. I think what it is there's a difference between somebody who's excited to tell you about something and somebody who's, like, looking down on you while they're just extolling information to you.
And as its taste matures on my tongue...
Don't say mature.
I detect notes of honeydew, grapefruit, and peach.
You don't. You're making this up, man.
And a certain minerality. Flint. Gray salt.
Flint and really? Let me get a little sip. The bread notepad is very cute. He's like taking his little sommelier notes Oh, and his pen is a sprig of rosemary. That's actually very cute. Okay. That's not a white at all. It's a rosé. It would be very funny. I don't know enough about wine to know this. Wine is like such a blank spot. I'm going to say Riesling. Chardonnay seems too basic. Same with Sauv Blanc. Sauv Blanc.
Pathetic. Just
Aww.
pathetic. But where are my manners? Allow me to introduce myself.
Apparently your manners are all the way in the Champagne region of France, my man.
I'm Mitchell Lynn, food critic
Michelin.
extraordinaire.
Really?
Paragon of the perfect, advocate of the adventurous, and bane of the banal.
I'm actually surprised that they're able to get away with Michelin, considering Michelin is like an actual company.
Salutations.
So he's a food critic. He's not the food himself, he's a critic of the food. Huh. I don't consider myself something a foodie. I like food, but I'm not like that about it. Dude, can't live with it, can't live without it is pretty funny.
What, pray tell, does that mean?
Nothing, I was just trying to confuse you because you were being a jerk. Honestly, I'm not even sure what I meant by that. Sometimes I just say things. It's so true. Oh, and the paper inside the bread notepad is cheese. That's really fun.
Right.
He and I are getting off to a great foot. He's gonna confess his love to me right away. I can feel it.
Listen, I'm afraid you've caught me in a bit of a hurry. 3 new spots have just opened up around the house.
Have they now? Can you tell me about
I'm
them?
eager to give them a try and see if they measure up to my exacting standards.
Where can I be eating around this house?
Say, how would you like to accompany me?
Sure. You didn't seem to like me at all, but sure, let's go on 3 different dinner dates in a row. That would be great.
Brilliant. So, where should we go? There's a new Hawaiian fusion place in the living room.
Is there?
Daisuke's sushi spot in the dining room is supposed to be pretty
Okay,
swanky.
who's Daisuke?
Freddy Yeti has an ice cream joint in the kitchen that's worth checking out.
He's probably in the freezer, right? Well, let's go to a Hawaiian fusion. That sounds great.
You find yourself
Whoa.
in a large and comfy side-of-the-street style stand. Koa has blended traditional Hawaiian vibes with Korean elements.
I mean, that sounds good. That sounds like it'd be a good combo.
He has somehow convinced Lux to don a red and blue outfit in order to tastefully represent a traditional Korean lantern.
Have they?
Koa
Do we
has
get
managed
art
to
for
bend
that?
himself around a grill in the center of the establishment in classic Korean barbecue style.
I would love to see Lux humiliate themselves just a little bit.
But the Hawaiian vibe is very much in full swing, and the scent of Kahlua pork is drifting
Oh,
on
I
the breeze.
love Kahlua
He's
pork.
asked Gwendolyn to kindly crack herself a bit for the occasion.
There's a Hawaiian barbecue joint pretty close to where like my family lives up in Oregon, and it's so good. And every time I go up, it's like better Hawaiian barbecue than I can find in LA actually. And it's so good that I have to stop by there every time I go there because it's cheap, it's delicious. They're I'm forgetting the thing that I normally get. It's I think shoyu chicken. Yeah, it's so good.
Aloha, friends.
What's up, Koa? Wow. Oh, Koa is he the couch? He's the chair?
Welcome to Two Currents, a Hawaiian fusion experience.
My mon ami. You've worked hard to create the
Hello,
atmosphere.
Koa.
Oh, not too hard.
Well, what do we think?
Wow. Wait. Love the chung. I can't pronounce that, unfortunately. I have a real struggle with Korean pronunciation a lot of the time. And even when I ask my Korean friends about it, they're like, I don't know, man. Sometimes I just blur the letters together. Oh, I haven't met Koa yet, actually. So this is my first Koa interaction. I'm excited to get to know him, though. The waistband of the stuff you lost in his couch. Oh, that's really fun. I just noticed that, yeah, like he's got like change, a dollar bill, a receipt and stuff in there.
You knew
what it was? I'm impressed.
Mitchell beams, pride radiating from him.
My
And he can
date
cook.
is quite worldly, Koa.
Please, take a seat.
On you? On you?
Koa pats his lap.
Uh-huh.
Don't mind if we do.
As long as he doesn't pat his face, you know? I was really expecting some, like, step on me jokes from the floor as well. Or some sit on me jokes from any seats. The game has been pretty reserved so far within that. I think Betty is maybe the thirstiest character immediately.
Is something the matter?
How do we feel about these seats?
I feel like I'm on two currents, all right. Are his currents his legs? Koa's lap is pretty comfy. I'm gonna say I like my chairs. Koa's lap is pretty comfy.
I'm glad to have you on it.
Hello.
And
Hi.
me at the same time. How scandalous.
I've got a throuple with my food and my couch.
If there's anything I can do to make things more comfy,
Honestly,
just ask.
name a more iconic combination than Hawaiian barbecue on your couch. I'll wait.
Noted. Now, what do you recommend?
Here's a dish that's also of Korean origin. Meat jun.
Ooh.
Thinly sliced beef, dipped in egg batter and fried.
That sounds very good.
And of course, some kalua pork, rice, and cucumber slices to
Please
go
tell
with
me
it.
you have Hawaiian mac salad. I love Hawaiian mac salad.
Intriguing. What do you think?
I'm getting so hungry for Hawaiian barbecue. I love Hawaiian barbecue so much. The Kahlua pork is the Hawaiian influence. I don't eat meat, remember? Oh, that's fun. It's fun that you can be vegetarian. Let's get that. Let's get that.
Make that 2 orders and consider me intrigued.
That sounds delicious. I would definitely go for
Coming right
that.
up. I'll be right back with your food. In the meantime, how about some of our special soju?
Oh, can we get Beverly in here too? Make it the 4 of us? Wait. I love that you can be an idiot and be like, can we get something alcoholic instead? Which is what soju is. You can just not know that. The game isn't just like, hey, we expect you to know that. And then I bet the food guy will be very judgy about that. Bombe?
Ganbei.
Nice one.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Yeah, the keys
here's
on
your
this
order.
necklace is very fun.
Dig in.
Let's try this.
Oh, this
Koa's
sounds
dishes
so
are
good.
sumptuous, abundant, and full of bold, contrasting flavors.
It sounds absolutely delightful.
This is definitely comfort food.
Yeah.
And the gloves are off when it comes to spices, sauces, and carbs.
That sounds so good.
The combination of Hawaiian and Korean flavors contrasts and complements, ultimately fusing into something utterly unique.
My mouth is like actually watering. I
Fermented
want this so
vegetables,
bad.
meats dripping with sugary pineapple sauce, and rice.
Narrator, you gotta chill, man.
Rice.
Interesting. What do you think?
This slaps.
Quite. I'll be including your win in my review. My friend and I are about finished here.
Oh, man.
Koa, thank you for having us.
You two are welcome back anytime.
Thank you, Koa.
Thanks for stopping by.
Oh, man. Okay, we gotta go. I know we can, like, chat with the cereal and stuff. I gotta go officially meet Koa. I can't believe I've not introduced myself to my own couch yet. How rude of me. Is he both the couch and the chairs? Probably, right? They've got a similar pattern.
Seated in your living room is a being who seems to truly embody the concept of comfort.
Oh, just
His
the couch.
arms
The
are
chair is
draped
someone
at
else?
the back of
Okay,
the
that's good to
couch,
know.
His head tilted back and his eyes beginning to flutter shut.
I like the music for him too. I love that the characters all have different music and stuff. It's such a nice touch.
He looks just as though he's about to fall asleep.
Oh, couch
But when
nap.
he sees you approaching, he shakes it off, looking up at you with a sweet smile.
Hello.
Hey, what's up, man? It's so funny going back to question mark, when they clearly expected me to know him for the last one. You look so cozy. They really did put their heart into every character. Absolutely. I was, at the beginning of the stream, I was starting to look through the data decks, and there were so many that I was able to tell what they were going to be just based off of their silhouette because the character design is so strong. It's really, really nice. Mind if I join you?
No way. Please do.
He pats the seat next to him.
Come on and take a load off.
You look
poor,
so
by the
cozy.
way. Here, oi.
Wow. I love a good couch nap. When we first moved in together, Momo was in charge of buying the couch because I was off at work. And so she was going to go look for couches and stuff. And my one request was, I need a couch big enough that I can lay down fully on it and take a nap. And she delivered on that. And boy, do I love a good couch nap. Always have, probably always will. A pleasure.
Hey, thanks.
He seems all about pleasure.
Most everyone would continue the conversation from here, but Koa only closes his eyes, sighing pleasantly.
You know what? I love a person who can be confident and like
You wait
calm
for him
and
to say
quiet.
something, but all you can hear is his quiet breathing.
Having someone around who relaxes you by being relaxed, it's very nice. Did you want to be alone?
No, that's okay.
Koa opens one eye, but he doesn't move.
I just thought you might like to share in all this comfort, you
He's
know?
generous.
Couch culture is really all about taking it easy together.
Wow, so true.
You know, like, you ever heard people talk about alone
Mm-hmm.
together?
Yeah, I love that.
Right on. You get it then.
It's really nice when it's like, oh, you've both got like a book and you're reading on the couch together, just kind of like vibing out, reading your own stories, but just kind of like inhabiting the space together. It's lovely. I love that.
I wish more people understood the beauty of alone together. It means you can be at peace with another being without even saying a word.
I've always liked that.
It means not forcing a conversation or an activity between the two of you. It means just enjoying the moment without any expectations.
Damn, I love this dude's vibe.
He sighs pleasantly.
I'm trying to be like
closing his
Koa.
eyes.
Guess I'll give it a shot then.
Beautiful. You'll see.
Koa breathes in deep, sighing pleasantly. When he relaxes, the entire room seems to relax with him.
Oh, it sounds
You
so
find
nice.
yourself growing sleepier alongside him.
And he did the Hawaiian barbecue. I'm falling.
You're not sure how much time passes as the two of you sit side by
falling in
side
love with my couch.
companionable silence, but it's certainly a good while.
Thanks for keeping it chill, buddy. This was real nice.
Absolutely, it was,
That's
Koa.
something I want to give you.
Oh. Free money.
It's not free. It's your money.
Yeah, but you've been holding on to it for me like a little bank account, buddy.
You know, in couch culture, we're not big on expressing ourselves verbally. We prefer to let our actions speak for us. And
So
a gift
true,
like
King.
this, it's just a way of honoring our friendship.
I'm touched you'd share your culture with me. Thank you, Koa.
I'm just glad you appreciate it.
Koa yawns.
God, he's making me sleepy. I'm vibing out with him.
Feel free to stick around as long as you want. All right? I'm just so
Oh, man.
comfy.
It's nice. You ever also, like, that actually also reminds me of college, where sometimes you'd just be like, you'd have those friends that you're so close with that it's like, you could just go to their place and, like, hang out, and then just, like, hang out long enough that you're practically, like, falling asleep. like in their room. Let's see. I don't think I've talked to the fire, but I don't think I've talked to... Is this going to be wall? Do we think that this is just wall again? It might just be wall. One way to find out. Oh, no. Okay, Dante's just the whole... He's both
for another lesson.
the fireplace and the fire. Oh, boy, Dante. Listen. I love that they got Zuko's voice actor to be the fire elemental. Did they have to make him such a fuckboy, though?
You ready?
I don't know that you have much to teach me, my guy. Oh, but I'm so stoked is very good because stoked, fire, yes.
Nice.
See, he's loving it
We're
already.
gonna stick with getting to know you, but it's time for a new kind of icebreaker. As you might know, ice sucks.
Yeah, everyone hates it because you're fire. I
So
get
we
it.
gotta
Yeah.
break it.
Yeah.
First off, what's the worst way to get someone's attention?
Slap their butt. Yeah, unwanted touch, I think, is probably the worst one out of the group. Obviously, catcalling and inappropriate comments are bad. Unwanted touch is almost certainly the worst.
Right! That's just an insincere and unsolicited form of selfish flattery. And for what?
Wait, is Dante getting woke now? Because he was trying to explain to me how good pickup lines were last time we talked.
Someone who does that isn't trying to get to know you. They're just being a creep.
Dante, I feel like you had a very different personality and vibe last time we talked.
So the real question is, how do you start a conversation with someone you don't know in a respectful way that also shows you might be interested in them and hopefully makes them interested in you?
Dante got canceled, wrote a Notes app apology, and then has done a lot of serious work on himself in the 3 days that it's been since we last talked to him in game. And I'm amazed that he seems to have really come around.
Tricky, right? That's what we're gonna explore today.
You're really passionate about this kind of stuff, huh?
You ain't lying. I am fire after all.
Mhm.
A flaming hot, hopeless romantic.
Burning
You know what
passion.
I've seen? How many proposals I've warmed?
Because fireplace, yeah.
First date flirting in the living room, Valdiva flicks and chills, wine night cuddle sessions, bearskin rug rubdowns.
Excuse me? What was the last one, Dante?
Let's just say I've done my research on this sort of thing.
Oh, you've done your research. You've never actually experienced them. I was gonna ask because he's like, do you know how many of these I've seen? And literally every other object in your house is constantly talking about how alone you are as an individual.
And not to mention, well, I'd like to be in love one day.
Aw.
Anyway, I know about fiery connections.
I've read so many fanfics. You don't even
That's
get
why
it.
I can help you. But nothing could happen without the icebreaker.
He loves a slow burn fanfic, you know?
And the icebreaker is observation and interest.
Observations and interests. I get the observation bit. I'm curious about what he means by interests.
Right. It might seem basic, but first you gotta notice them. But not just that. You can't be like, oh, they're hot, I'm gonna go talk to them.
Why not?
Nah, yo, you gotta really take them in. What's their demeanor? How do they look? Are they with someone? All that and more.
And more?
Then, use the information you glean to guess what they might be interested in, and lead with that.
It is, he's trying to like basically teach how to cold read someone. I mean, I kind of get it because you do need to make an in with someone for sure. Whoa, I'm just gonna play into his ego.
Say there's somebody you meet for the first time and they're wearing merch of a show or a game or a book, you know? What do? Maybe compliment them on it, right? But what could you immediately follow that compliment up with that's even better?
A question. Ask them who their favorite character is. Tell them your favorite episode. Quiz them about what they know about the series. Yeah, Oh, you're a fan of Star Wars? Name 10 Jedi. Tell me every single name, like code name of a clone. It always goes over well. Ask them who their favorite who their favorite character is. Ask a question. Get to know them.
That's a good one. Smile, gently ease into the topic, and you can build a great rapport with them really quickly. So, you learn about, or even better, share in their interest. Make them excited about it.
Yeah.
Start that connection.
He's giving good advice so
about
far.
What brings them the most joy.
I'll give him credit, and I'll give the writers credit. They're teaching people how to talk to people, which is important.
What better way to build a friendship?
I see. Start with friendship. I'm just gonna say this makes a lot of sense.
Dope. You get it then. You gotta communicate, you feel me?
Start with friendship, work your way up. Absolutely.
Let's go to phase 2. Alright, so you made it past the icebreaker. Now you're vibing a little.
This is way less manipulative than I thought it was going to be. He's like, here's how to actually make a genuine connection with someone.
They mentioned they're going to a concert of one of your favorite bands. What do you say next?
Yeah, you definitely say music is for dorks. Absolutely. You go, oh man, I love them. Are you going with any friends, or lucky you got an extra ticket? You probably don't try and mooch a ticket off of them, I would say. If you've just met. Are you going with any friends?
That's what I'm talking about, playa.
Okay, but please don't call me player, though.
Keeping it nice and casual and taking an interest while showing interest. Smooth.
Taking interest and showing interest. You know, Dante's got some points.
If they say no,
I hate
and
to
they don't
say
really
it.
have any friends who are into this band, let them know you might be down to go if they want company. If they say yes, maybe just tell them you're stoked for them. Don't want to seem pushy or self-inviting.
Very true. Damn, Dante. Okay.
Get to know them before getting too personal. You know, build up to it. Maintain that good balance of digging somebody, learning about them, and gauging their boundaries.
I'm shocked. He seemed like such a tool the first time we chatted with him. I'm happy to be proven wrong here, though. Honestly, I am. Oh, Sass 20. Actually, I've kind of a non sequitur question for you before I go. Oh, that would have been fun. Sounds complicated.
It is, homie, it is. But you can do it.
I've only got one person in love with me so far.
Anyway, that concludes your lesson for the day. See you around for the next one?
Sure. Yeah, you know it.
Alright, next. Until then.
I need to get my stats up. I've only the wall has confessed their love to me, and that's just because I repeated the word wall to them a bunch of times. I feel like I need to level up my love.
It's David Most, your beloved CEO, with an important question. What do the following items have in common? Cellophane, eyeglasses, and bottled water. If you guessed they're all 15% off today, only on Valdivian.com, you'd be absolutely correct. But even more importantly, they're all transparent. As your leader, I value transparency above all else, especially when the board of directors changes the locks on my office. Message received, Ian. With that spirit in mind, I need to share some difficult news with you today. I have not been entirely candid regarding my lost sunglasses. Firstly, the lost item was thankfully not my sunglasses. My sunglasses were handcrafted in Italy by blind artisans, are inlaid with conflict diamonds, and are locked in my safety deposit box. No, the missing item in question is actually a Valdivian prototype. And even more importantly, it's the only existing prototype of the amazing new gadget we're planning to launch for the Q4 Blissmas season. Unfortunately, the engineer who invented the prototype was a disgruntled former employee who destroyed the schematics before disappearing himself. So, as you can see, it is imperative that the glasses are found as quickly as possible.
Sounds like a you problem, bud.
And after discussing it with the board, we are now prepared to offer a handsome reward for their expedient return.
I love how shitty this company
gift
is.
Card to Valdivian.com.
Like, you're missing your only existing prototype of a thing that you don't have blueprints of to make more of, and the way that you're going to try and get them is with a $50 like gift card to your you're gonna give them like store script, essentially. Incredible. I love how perfectly shitty they are, and ProZD does an excellent job on like delivering those lines, I think. Okay, let's see. I am curious about chatting with the diary more. The diary seemed like kind of a mess in a way that I'm interested in. I'm also interested in the triangle because she was so mean, but in a way that was very fun. But I think the thing that I need to do actually, maybe the thing that would help me expand out my specs. I see what Momo meant when she said that oh wait, can I when she said that she read the bottom left one without the S at the beginning. Okay, so I think probably actually following up on the rumors and kind of doing the storyline, which we've been fully ignoring, would probably be a good way of leveling up our specs. So let's see. Steam clean. Maggie says that Winifred is a potential date or miscreant and is found in the office closet. Soggy bottom boy. Tyrell says a big spill job he worked for with Washford and Drysdale. Washer and dryer. Wetter is better. Ooh. Beverly said that you have to go to river if you want water, right? A shy guy came to talk about how he's bullied by Lux, right? Maggie says that the shower is potentially dateable or criminal named Johnny Splash. We'll have to check in with Johnny Splash. Okay, we'll do those right after. We've got another break coming up, so we'll have a short 3-minute break, then I'll be back to check in on Johnny Splash and the water heater, I think is who we're gonna hunt out. I think those are the people that Maggie first told us to take a look at. So we'll find them right after this break. All right. I think we need to... Oh, okay, the shower. This was Johnny Splash, I think we were told. Is this door also going to be Dorian? Or is this also the no, okay, it seems like the shower is all one bit. So let's say hello to Johnny Splash.
It's jarring to hear someone else's voice singing in your shower. After all,
That's
you
clever.
haven't brought anybody home since you've been here. But this isn't some forgotten paramour from the night before. There's a singer in your bathroom, and he's using your showerhead as a microphone.
An Elvis style like Johnny Splash. Oh, Johnny Splash is Johnny Cash. That's really good.
His handsome face is framed by glistening ringlet curls, and his clothing has a sterile, hygienic vibe. A stark contrast to the smoldering, sensitive artist you see before
Wow.
you.
Hello, Johnny.
Hunka, hunka, wet hot love. Hunka, hunka, wet hot love.
You're not kidding, Cryptid. Oh my good. Hunka, 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 what I love. Don't mind if I do, Johnny.
Oh, hey! Oh, jeepers. Didn't hear you come in.
Wait, okay, so he's so clearly supposed to be Elvis, even though he's named after Johnny Cash? Interesting. I mean, it works. It's a great design. Absolutely love like the chrome and the cape and stuff. Very much King era Elvis. Very fun.
I weren't expecting company, especially such a ravishing company.
Nailing the little like Elvis snarl, you know, where you put your lip up just a little bit like this, and then you start speaking a little lower, and you start calling people a pretty lady.
Come right on in, darling. Be sure to wear a shower cap, or you're gonna get yourself mighty wet.
Excuse me, Johnny. Huh. No, because you're a shower, I get it. He's very cute. Welcome, Bottled Cryptid. Yeah, he's very cute, and I love the voice. Honestly, Johnny Bravo energy with the voice as well, which I think was also supposed to be Elvis. And I think Johnny Bravo was supposed to be trying to be Elvis and failing. I don't think I know you just well enough for that yet. I mean, listen, I don't need to know him for him to get me wet. Glad I got the non-slip shower mat then.
And a mighty fine sense of humor about you, too.
Johnny.
It's maybe the best quality a person can possess. Right up there with calf roping.
What's calf rope? Oh, being a cowboy. I thought he was saying that he wanted to tie up my calves. And I was like, Johnny, we just met. If you say so.
Well, I'm just as happy as a pig in mud that you decided to stop on in.
Would everything game. That's extremely true, Coach Carter. That's extremely accurate. I'm just as happy as a pig in mud that you decided to stop on in.
It's mighty nice to see a new face around these bars.
So I've got a new favorite.
Variety is the spice of life, as they say. And I can tell you're a healthy dose of paprika.
So, is that how you pronounce paprika, Johnny? But also, not exactly the spiciest spice.
Well, maybe. You're more of a...
There we go. Cayenne. Paprika. Mamma mia, paprika. Maybe a cinnamon? Probably just plain old salt. Definitely cayenne. I think I'm definitely cayenne. You can call me cayenne, Johnny.
Ooh, spicy. Makes my mouth water just thinking about it.
Yeah, I do.
Well, I reckon we'll have to get to know each other better to really find out.
If I could make my model drool, I would. You're so sweet.
Well, you're mighty welcome. Name is Johnny Splash.
He's smooth. He's slippery. He's Johnny Splash. Yeah, the pulling back on the shower head, like, yeah. What would you call that? What is that called? Cord? Yeah, I think that's right. Cord? Hose? Probably hose?
And I just want to make absolutely sure whoever saunters over my way is treated with the most respect and hospitality, a gentle shower like
Gentle
myself.
shower. I don't want my shower to be gentle, Johnny. I want you to get hot. You're doing great.
I'm just trying to do my old great-granddaddy proud.
Is he the bathtub?
It was a septic tank, you know. 1,000-gallon, double compartment. Polyethylene, through and through. No fooling.
That's, I know you'd never joke about something like that, Johnny. You're too pure of a soul.
It's just real darn important that folks keep coming by. Truth be told, you're kind of monotonous around these parts. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, he's got the blues. Tell me more. Literally
Yes, sir.
never stop
The
speaking.
bathroom can be a frighteningly monotonous kind of place. Just duller than dishwater. Or toilet water, as the case may be.
Hey, wait, let's not bring Jean-Luc Poisson into this. He's fun, but in a very different way than you are, Johnny.
I mean, just think on it for a second here. Would you go to a bathroom to have yourself a good old time?
I mean, listen, I don't really talk about it all that much, but I mean, you know.
To experience something new and exciting.
Well, maybe not new and exciting, but I enjoy, I have had the argument that I think going to the bathroom is an enjoyable experience.
To meet someone.
You feel relieved, you know? I guess you don't do it to meet someone famous or important. Depends on the bathroom.
See, that's exactly my point. That's just not what your average bathroom is for. Your common bathroom is a utilitarian kind of.
Ah, you're a working man's shower.
Sure, it's useful and consistent, but it ain't a particularly lively spot.
Oh, you dream of being a shower in the big time?
Ain't no nightclubs and no bathrooms. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, there are bathrooms in nightclubs, but not nightclubs and bathrooms. You're very right. It's, Absolutely.
Do you know what I usually spend all my time doing around here?
Crying? Is he crying when he showers? When we take a shower? What I usually spend my time flirting with attractive strangers.
Heck, I wish. Truth is, darling, I spend 99% of my day sitting around doing absolutely nothing at all. Do you know how long it takes the average person to shower?
I usually do it in like 10-ish minutes. 10 to 15. Yeah, he might be spinning on us, Gwen. I'm not saying no. As long as it's not, you know, a golden shower. 12 minutes.
Oh, that's positively accurate. It takes the average person 12 minutes.
I did say 10 to 15. Wow, I'm wasting a ton of water.
That's your shower. I ain't here to pass judgment, baby. That's between you and the Department of Water and Power.
Yeah, my bill says otherwise.
And God.
And God.
Here's my point about showering.
And the state of California, because we're in a drought.
For the average person, it's 12 minutes. I looked it up and everything.
You know, I'm glad he's able to cite his sources.
12 minutes of a water spraying, shampoo foaming, washcloth scrubbing routine.
And you're saying you want like an hour?
And don't get me wrong, those 12 minutes ain't bad at all.
Excuse me?
But do you know how long a day is?
Wait. We're too dumb to know a day is 24 hours. What? My stats are so low. My stats are I don't know it's 24 hours? How do you get your stats up? I should be at least smart enough to know that a day is 24 hours, please. How have I not electrocuted myself? How have I not fallen down the stairs? Mine all feel endless. Let's go with existential.
I feel you there, muchacho. Or muchacha. But I don't want to assume.
I can be whatever you want me to be, Johnny.
Well, the answer is...
Yes, truly. How did I make it to dating age? How did I survive? Especially if I've been home alone for all this time.
1,440 minutes.
That's quite a bit.
Which means my job is quite literally just 1% of my day.
There's a lot of people who would really enjoy that, actually. You sound like you have a lot of free time. That sounds amazing.
Well, I get why you might be inclined to say that.
My job was trying to help people who counted their paper clips before I got replaced by AI.
But honestly, it's worse than a dead skunk in a wedding chapel on the 4th of July.
Do you have a lot of experience with that sort of scenario, Johnny?
Which is really bad. In case that weren't clear.
Yeah, I wasn't entirely sure.
See, I'm a shower. If I ain't being used, it ain't like I can just get up and go boogieing down at the dance hall or something.
That's true.
Can't just hop on
Yeah,
over
you're
to the
kinda
malt
stuck.
shop for a milkshake and some light canoodling.
I have such bad news. That Johnny Splash got me soaking wet. Thanks for the hydrate, Momo. Absolutely, getting soaked by Johnny. Yes, it absolutely. Time to get extremely wet with Johnny. I do have some bad news for him about the current state of malt shops, however. Light canoodling we can still do, but a lot of stores don't have malt anymore.
No, I'm just here. Perpetually stuck in this humdrum, go-nowhere existence.
Well, would you like me to get naked inside of you? I mean, what?
Do you know how that makes me feel?
Empty? Hungry?
Maybe a little. But here's the real issue. It makes me feel unfulfilled, listless.
Empty inside.
Bored stiff, like a scarecrow in a cornfield. Like I'm gonna be stuck here forever. And all my dreams ain't never gonna come true.
Dang, Johnny. Didn't realize you were deep like this. Dreams? What dreams?
Gosh darn it. Did I go and say that out loud?
Him turning to the side dramatically. Gosh darn it. Holding his hand up. Tell me your dreams, Johnny.
Listen, I don't prefer to talk about that. There just ain't much reason to have your head up in the clouds when your pipes are firmly bolted to the drywall. Some people get to have dreams, but Johnny Splash gets to waste away listening to leaky faucet strip.
I'm sorry, I've tried to get plumbers in to fix
That's
that.
all there is to it.
Please, Johnny, tell me your dreams.
Oh, what the heck? You done twisted my temperature knob. Now, I reckon I usually don't do this, but you got a trustworthy face.
Thank you.
Plus, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't just a little bit sweet on you.
Yes?
So, I'll tell you my
Like
super
you're in
secret
love?
dreams.
And you're gonna up my stats? What sass? One conditioner, that would have been really good. All right. Anything.
Come back and visit me again tomorrow.
You got it, Johnny.
Show me this ain't some meaningless fling for you.
Do I have to do it like tomorrow?
Come back around, and I'll share with you the secret I ain't never shared with anyone else before.
Chat is gonna get wet with Johnny. I will, Johnny. I promise.
Hope I'll see you then. Now you better mosey on out of here quick. Plumbers are coming soon to fix my water pressure issues. Oh.
He's got me gushing. The tinfoil man? Yep.
Were you followed? Is this signal encrypted?
You know it's not.
It'll have to do. Listen, I've been giving more thought to our previous conversation about the ethical implications of transforming inanimate objects into humans. I've come to a realization.
That it's fine? Because otherwise there won't be a video game?
It's honestly not up to us whether an object should become human. It's up to the object. And if an object expresses desire for personhood, who are we to deny them?
So is it only the objects that are expressing desire for personhood that are coming to life? It doesn't seem like that's the case, but I don't know.
Yep. I did discover one other interesting piece to all this.
I can make one person real forever?
It appears that certain objects can only become human if the Dateviator user possesses the necessary personality traits.
Oh.
I'm not sure why. I theorize it's because certain character attributes emit an energy vibration on the same resonant frequency as the molecules of a particular inanimate object.
Obviously.
But in all honesty,
Science.
it's likely a mystery that science will never solve.
Oh, I have a theory.
That science will never solve.
Gotcha.
Regardless, I was able to discover which personality traits seem to resonate with each inanimate object, and I've uploaded that data into the Dateviators.
Great.
I've labeled it Realization Recipes. You should be able to access those files now.
Okay, will things start... Will I start to get higher stats? Because right now I literally just have like a 5 in charm, and I think that's it.
Valdivian's goons were closing in, so I was forced to flee to a country in South America to avoid detection. And my cell carrier's overseas data plan is very limited. Seriously? 10 megabytes a day? I can barely send a GIF. What a joke.
Compress those GIFs down, my guy.
Check the Dateviators for the realization recipes.
Okay. I will. Dateviators for realization recipes. I wonder what those will be. Oh, I also really want to talk to the shelves again. Okay, I've got a few things that I want to talk to. Because I really liked Beverly. So we're going to chat with Beverly again because she really wanted me to return. And I'm trying to do...
You're back! You actually came back!
I'm trying to advance relationships because I think that's... Like, getting someone to confess their love to me, Wallace, the Wall, having him confess his love for me is how I got my stats up the first time. And I would love to be not so dumb that I don't know that a day is not 24 hours. Yes, Beverly is delightful and has great cocktail knowledge. So, I'm in.
I mean, I know you said you would, but I figured you were just being polite. Oh, I'm so happy!
She is running a failed bar because we never have friends over, so she never gets to make anyone drinks.
Well, let me be a good hostess and fix you a drink. What would you like?
Let's see, last time I had an Aperol Spritz. Let's get a cocktail.
Excellent!
I like a little bit of booze.
What'll it be?
Okay, so we have the same options. A Ramos Gin Fizz is, hey, Kanoko, yeah, what's up? Yeah, this is my second time playing. I played for the first time last Tuesday. Beverly is delightful. Our little, mini bar, she's wonderful. I'm still dumb as a rock. I haven't gotten any of my stats up, but I'm having a lot of fun. Let's see, let's get a mojito this time. Martini's like a little too classic, not quite what I'm feeling. Ramos Gin Fizz, as I was saying before, is notoriously like the hardest cocktail you can ask a single bartender to make because you have to shake the drink for like 3 to 5 minutes and it takes like 6 egg whites. It's ridiculous. It's such a high intensity drink that it's one of those things that if you want to have a bartender hate you, that's the drink you ask them to make. So let's just get a mojito.
Ooh, so minty and fresh. It's kind of like brushing your teeth at the bar. That sounded more appealing in my
Yeah, okay.
coming right up.
I love her, like, the Stein, like, the beer glass, like, bracer, or, like, armbands that she has and stuff. The mini bar corset, like, thing. Let's see. I can down my drink, or I can pour it out in front of her. Well, we're not gonna do that. I was gonna sip it respectfully, but I guess we'll down it.
You drain your glass with impressive speed.
Oh, that was fast.
Ah, thanks, Bev.
Anytime! Seriously, anytime.
Am I gonna develop a drinking problem because I've got a crush on you? We'll see.
Still haven't had any new customers.
I know, I don't have any friends to bring over. I'm sorry.
I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I make good drinks, I picked a good spot for my bar, and I'm cute and charming to boot.
It might be that the trash is literally right next to you and Cam is a problem.
What else do I need?
Do you advertise? Do people know you're here?
Advertise? You really think that's necessary?
No one's gonna come if nobody knows about it.
Oh. Yeah, I guess that's true.
Yeah.
Damn. That feels so obvious now. I just figured word of mouth would be all I needed, right? I mean, they say that's the best form of advertising.
Yeah, but you can't have word of mouth if those first people don't know.
But I guess if there are no mouths
Yes,
in the
exactly.
first place, then there can't be any words.
I'll give you my mouth. What?
That sentence made more sense in my head, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, no, and I didn't say anything weird while you were running your mouth either. Not that I'm thinking about your mouth at all.
Someone like the concept of graphic design or marketing to help me.
Yeah, I'm not good at that either.
So, I guess we're gonna be doing it ourselves.
DIY. I guess so.
Now, we need this ad to be enticing. We need to be eye-catching and strike up curiosity.
So it's gonna be like me in like a sexy pose, kind of with my finger pointing.
But how would we go about that?
Eye-catching buzzwords or a threat. A threat is kind of fun. I've never seen a bar advertise with a threat before, but it could work. Because I also don't think eye-catching buzzwords is the key here. Oh, but she'll like eye-catching buzzwords over a threat.
Yeah, okay, let's do it. Which of these words do you feel best describes the atmosphere of the Tipsy Tumbler?
Friendly. Fun, cozy. Let's go with fun.
Good start, but I think we could do better. We gotta bust out the thesaurus. Show that we're smart, too. Now, Lyric won't come by anymore after I tricked him into saying some drunk tongue twisters.
That does sound fun.
But he left behind some good pages on his way out.
Okay.
How about one of these bad boys? I mean, they're all just different ways of saying fun.
Drunk tongue twisters is, in itself, difficult to say.
I think. Or at the very least, they sound like they would.
All right. Merry, joyous, vivacity, whoopee. I like joyousness out of these. Vivacity reminds me too much of Valvidian, my previous employer in the game. Merry is too much like Christmas. Let's go with joyousness.
That sounds like
Oh, that's fair.
suffixes. But the more suffixes, the smarter it sounds.
Joyousness.
Yeah, now we're cooking.
Okay. I just want to talk to you again. I want my stats to go up. How do I get my stats to go up? Okay. The clock. I don't care for the clock, if I'm being completely honest. Oh, right. Okay. There's the water heater that we were supposed to talk to. Oh, there's also dishwashing detergent. And a hamper. Let's see. Oh, there's a vacuum? The vacuum is gonna have a weird vibe, I bet. I bet the vacuum sucks. Where's the water heater? Thought it would be in here. Maybe they said it was in like the office closet. Thank you, Bottled. Appreciate it. Nope. You can do it. Okay. This is the other one we needed to do for the quest. So I'm curious about it.
Normally you try to
Hello.
avoid dealing with your water heater. You're no plumber after all.
I mean, if I need to be.
But as you look at the beauty standing where your water heater usually is, you wonder for a moment if that's about to change.
I think it's about time I go to plumbing school. I think it's time I pick up a vocation.
Beyond the rigid metal of the heater lie dangerous curves. Brown skin swathed in orange and blue and silver. Her soft, pretty facial features are adorned by colorful makeup that looks like it wouldn't be out of place in a fashion magazine.
The like fire and water top is like really, really fun. And then also the like kind of piping behind her head as a long braid is really good. The kind of like piping that would be in like the HVAC system and stuff.
She doesn't seem to notice you at first, but when she does, she lets out a sharp scream.
I'm sorry?
Ah!
Ah!
Bubbling boiler rooms. You scared the living.
And she's got a delightful southern drawl.
It takes her a moment to calm herself down. She fans at her face with her hands, exhaling loudly.
Truly, this game is wood everything.
Got me flustered is all. I wasn't expecting any visitors. Last folks who lived here only came down when the pilot light was out, which wasn't often. See, I'm made of the good stuff. Southern made and made to last.
You seem like you're made of the good stuff. Absolutely. Yeah, you look like your quality. The game knows what I'm gonna say.
Your eyes don't lie to you. I'll tell you that much.
She's giving Betty a run for her money.
Here I am just talking and you don't even know my name.
It's okay. I mean, whatever you want me to know.
Winifred. Nice to meet you.
Winifred. Is that... How is that? Water boiler? Winifred? Is that like a brand of water boiler or something? Hot water heater? Yes, I don't understand the double entendre there. My own personal stats are not high enough to understand this joke. Nice to meet you.
It's a pleasure. I'm not sure how much more talking I can do right now. I got work to take care of.
Yeah, you keep me nice and comfortable. I appreciate that. What is it you do?
Did you just ask your water heater what she does?
Yeah, come on, dummy. Yeah, I'm stupid, but like in a fun, cute way, right?
It's okay, sweetness. I'm just having some fun.
Oh, thank goodness.
But I do need to get back to work. Washford's about to kick on and Daisuke needs a bit of a push.
Daisuke's the vacuum, I think?
I need some time with River to make sure she's ready to go.
Okay, so we've got River, who we've heard of all these people a few times now. Sounds like hard work.
I don't mind it. See you around.
Okay. River must be... It's not the sink, because we've met the sink. That's Sinclair. And he has a sink for a face, which is great, but not... Oh, wait, the whiteboard? Wait, okay, what's the whiteboard's deal?
The frazzled figure standing before you
She's cute.
has the sort of overworked and underpaid co-worker energy you've not seen since you started working from
Oh my
home.
gosh, she's got like the yellow pencil skirt with googly eyes on it. That's really fun.
She startles when she sees you looking at her, dropping a number of office supplies clutched in her arms.
Her hair is scribbles. That's such a fun detail. You're right. And like her jacket kind of like there's like little adornments and they're all like tabs for organizers.
Oh my gosh. You can see me? You can see me! Oh my god. You've walked by me for so long without looking at me.
I know. I've literally only put 3 things on you. Sorry
Office
about
Romance
that.
magazine was right. Maybe this really is my year.
Wait, sorry. I need to look at Romance Magazine a little closer. You stapled each other, but is it healthy? Or you're stapled to each other, but is it healthy? 7 tricks to keep your love from drying out. Permanent and dry erase solutions to a relationship. White out your exes. 5 ways to keep that typo out of your life. Office Romance Magazine?
Oh yeah, it's the leading publication on office romances for office supplies. It said my love life was totally gonna be on fire this year.
On fire in a good way?
And fires, as we all know, are a very good thing.
Yeah, okay.
Oh gosh.
You're made of
Listen to
paper.
me babbling at you.
I don't know that on fire would be the best solution
You don't
here.
even know my name.
Wait, whiteboard. It can't be boardy. Scribbles. Is your name Scribbles? Penny? Penny, maybe? Probably a good place to start.
Yes, yes.
Do we think it's Penny?
I'm Penelope, and I'm your office
Called it.
supplies.
Okay. Yes, the giant pens she's holding are very fun. I'm gonna count Penny as Penelope. I'm gonna count that as a win for me.
Which, boy, let me tell you, you sure haven't used those in a while.
No, I know. I'm, yeah. Sorry?
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's great that you're here, though, because now you can bear witness.
She's got a calculator under her arm, too. And her, the little sticky note notepad is as big as her forearm. That's really cute. I love her design. Can bear witness to what?
To the resurrection of Penelope office supplies!
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So what if no one's using me like they used to?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not dead yet.
I mean, I still use, like, sticky notes and note cards sometimes when I'm, like, drawing and stuff. And actually, I have quite the pen collection. Again, for drawing, you know, but it's probably still you, right? You're so right, Queen. I love that that's an actual option. I also did want to say you're too cute to be single, but let's go with you're so right, Queen.
Anyway, your daily motivational office quotes calendar put it best. Your most important work is always ahead of you, never behind you. Stephen Stovey.
Is Stephen Stovey our stove?
Now, what do you think that means?
You have to tell me if it's our stove. Lead with your best asset, dad ass? What? Time to look to a brighter tomorrow, or I truly don't care. Let's go with time to look to a brighter tomorrow. I don't know that Penny wants me talking about dad ass.
Oh, well, yeah, I guess that too. Yeah.
Wait, did you think it was about dad ass?
But I'm pretty sure this is saying, I've got an ass that won't quit.
Excuse me? I mean, okay, Penny.
And it's time I make sure everybody knows it.
Oh, Penny's looking to get a little loose. She's looking to become a little bit of loose leaf paper. She's tired of being all bound up.
Anyway, to that end, I've got a hot date with a cross trainer. You got any advice for me?
With a cross trainer? Where are you meeting a cross trainer? Oh, is it, what's his name? Is it Dunk? Are you having a date with Dunk? Just be yourself.
A little boring, but all right.
I'm sorry, Penny. I thought...
have arrived to do battle!
What? I have not... Okay, so it's not Dunk.
Oh, there he is. I assume he means date?
Who's this man?
I meant just what I said. Prepare yourself.
Coming in hot.
Whoa. Right. Love it.
Yeah, his name... or he must be the treadmill, for sure.
Later.
What do we think his name is? Miller? Right? T. Miller? Something like that? Part of me wants to talk to the coffee machine again so that I can meet Nightmare. Have y'all talked to Nightmare? He's or she's wild, but is also pretty good at therapy, surprisingly. After my second chat with her. Let's chat with the vacuum. I think this is going to be Daisuke? We've been hearing about a
There's
Daisuke?
something strange about the handsome figure you see standing before you. It's not his clothing, even though he does appear to be dressed in some sort of plastic armor.
This dude has, superhero, like big superhero energy. This man is a Power Ranger.
No, it's something about his
Or like
face.
an Iron Man.
Handsome though it may be, You can't quite place his expression.
Yeah, what is he do? That's a great point. What is his face doing? What that face doing?
Stranger still, he doesn't speak to you at all. He just stares, his face screwed up in concentration, and his...
Oh, is he jammed? Do I need to pull out some hair? Oh, does he have a bunch of hair in his mouth? Oh, is that gonna be actually real gross?
What's that?
Uh-huh.
He lets out the breath he's evidently been holding, bending forward with his hands on his hips as he inhales and exhales deeply.
Uh-huh.
Sorry about that. Just trying to see how long I could hold my breath for.
Oh, okay. I thought you had like a bunch of hair in your mouth. What you were doing is better and less gross. Seemed like a while.
I'm up to 3 hours.
Excuse me?
All right. Now that that's taken care of, I can give you my full attention.
You shouldn't do that.
Name's Hoover. My friends just call me Hoover.
Okay, so this isn't Daisuke. Who's Daisuke? Is Daisuke... Is there dice somewhere? Is there dice somewhere and that's Daisuke? Probably, right? Hoover is good.
What's up?
Yeah, Quinn, I'll ask who Daisuke is. Thank you for double checking on that little ask though. Is it dice?
Chad?
It feels like it's
Or
dice.
is there another incident to clean up? And today was supposed to be my day off.
Dude, I never vacuum. Daisuke's the dishes. I would not have guessed that. So, appreciate that. I might have dropped a whole packet of wet noodles. You shouldn't vacuum up wet noodles. That's not a job for the vacuum. But I guess we don't know that a day is 24 hours, so maybe we're using the vacuum for all sorts of wrong things. I bet you've been all over the house.
You know it. I've been everywhere except the crawl space, I think.
That is true. We used a wet vac a lot when I worked in maintenance, but like, at least our personal. This doesn't look like a wet vac to me. This looks like it'd probably be dry,
I mean,
but
you never
I
know.
could be
There are
wrong.
always places I might not know about. I have
Little
heard
nooks and
rumors
crannies.
about a haunted attic.
We have a haunted attic?
Nah, but I'm sure that's nothing but hearsay.
What? I haven't been to the crawl space either.
A mystery
Would you like to crawl
never
into
be
my
solved.
space? I mean, what?
Trust me.
I think we should probably find a crawl space. So you're the one who's the investigator?
That's right.
Crime scene.
investigation. I love my work, but it can be hard to put it away at times.
He's a vigilante.
I do tend to keep it all in my bag.
Seems pretty full.
Oh, there's plenty of room in there.
You don't say. Guess you'd know better than me.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, you hiding something? Seem tired.
Yeah, a bit. It's been a long week, but I enjoy working hard.
I've not cleaned at all. What are
Makes that
you
can of
doing?
oil at the end of the day tastes all that much better.
I have not oiled you. Are you supposed to oil a vacuum? Am I supposed to oil my vacuum? Is that a thing? Have I not been doing that? For years? What do you do for fun? Or what do you enjoy most about the work? What do you enjoy most about the
I
work?
love making the rounds and saying hi to everyone. My job makes it so that I can spend time all around the house.
I guess, yeah, the roller on the inside would make sense to oil that.
And that's really nice. I have a chance to see all my favorite folks.
Who's your
me
favorite
from
person?
feeling empty.
You seem very full. That's the whole thing. Do you have a favorite object in the house?
Oh, couldn't pick if I tried. I've always had a soft spot for old Bobby Pin.
Bobby Pin. We gotta find Bobby
We had
Pin.
history once upon a time.
Did you now?
Nothing romantic, just a deep friendship in another life.
And what happened? He jammed you up?
But I love everyone here.
He tore you up inside?
I'm easy going like that.
Tell me about Bobby Pin. Where does
About
he
our
hang out these
relationship?
days?
I had him hiding away in my bag, but
Mm-hmm.
they left recently to find the next big thing. Which is odd because they're pretty small. If you haven't talked to him yet, I'd get as close to the ground as you can.
Hiding around in the ground.
It's been great talking to you, but I gotta finish up my work and call it a day. How about you come back and see me next time you got a minute? I feel like I haven't gotten out to do something fun in a while. And maybe the two of us could, I don't know, catch a game or have a drink?
Sure, I know a place. Have you heard of Beverly's?
Sounds like a plan.
Now let me bring you over to what was Beverly's called? I forget exactly what she called her bar. Did not have a catchy name,
Attention,
unfortunately.
jackasses! It's been weeks already, and you're seriously telling me there's been
It's been
absolutely
weeks?
no movement on this missing glasses issue?
Is each night a week?
Maybe I haven't made myself crystal clear. Nothing else matters. You get me? Your expense reports, corporate retreats, PowerPoint presentations, I don't care about any of it. This is your one and only priority. You find me those glasses if you gotta burn this whole worthless rat trap down to the foundation, and do it now! Secretary Dawson at the Pentagon is breathing down my neck, and his breath stinks like flaming garbage. You think shareholders are bad to piss off? You do not want to screw with the U.S. Department of Overseas Violence, get me?
Damn,
We're all
timely,
gonna get buried
unfortunately.
alive in some desert somewhere. Find me those glasses now! And who the hell came up with the 15% off transparent items promo? No consumer buys anything based off of how transparent it is. Find me whoever came up with that crap and fire them. David.
Well, at least he ended it professionally, you know? Okay, wow. He seems like a lot. It seems like things are really going well for him, and everything is going fine at the at corporate. I'm sure it'll be cool. I'm sure, honestly, I would be interested to see what happens if, like, somebody actually does end up at the house, but I don't think that's going to happen. I wonder how much they've written for that, because there seems like so much game, right? There seems like so much game to game, and they're giving us a pretty steady stream of all of the, like, phone dialogue stuff, with Sam, Tinfoil Hat, and, David, but, hey, Quinn, I'm totally open to requests, absolutely. If you've got someone in mind, let me know. I might have already chatted with them if I did it last week, but I could follow up, absolutely. The clock. The cat clock? I have chatted with the cat clock once. I need to chat with him at noon next. He got upset with me because I did not come by appointment. And so I had a bit of a war with the Twinks last episode. Both the clock and the lights were treating me very rudely. But I'll go chat with the clock at noon. So that I can actually progress that story. The curtains, I love Curtain Rod. Yes, Curtain Rod are fantastic. Throwing Shade, it was fantastic. I can follow up with them soon as well. Yes, Curtain Rod were absolutely wonderful. I think one of my other favorites, is the Vent. I do kind of want to follow up with the Vent, but they're a lot. They came on very strongly when I chatted with them. But let's see. Let's see what the rumors say, right? Because we need to pass a little bit of time in order to chat with the clock. Rumors. Icebox. Okay. Freddy the Fridge. Daisuke. In order to realize Cabrizio, seems you need to speak with Daisuke. Winifred mentioned that Daisuke needs a bit of a push from her. Okay, yes. So Daisuke is... Let's go check in with Daisuke, and then we'll chat with the clock after that. Get a little follow-up going on. Tyrell... Oh, no!
With arms, legs, and a disconcertingly cheerful face waves happily at you. You tap the Dateviators a few times, wondering if they've malfunctioned. But the mascot-like dishwasher before you doesn't waver or change.
Oh, no! HR? Hello? I need help. I need an adult.
Hello, and welcome to the Valdivian dishwashing experience.
I am alarmed. This is the guy my therapist told me couldn't hurt me. True. Yeah, what? The one big tooth? I hate it.
We offer an alarmingly clean output of all kinds of dishware, clothing, and such. My name is Dishy. I'm your dishwasher
No,
now.
I don't think it is. I don't think so, Dishy. Wait, this is not Daisuke.
To get started, please connect me to your internet so I can get started knowing exactly what I need.
The legs are horrible. There's a man in there. The legs are human and muscular. No way you're staying off.
That's completely fine. We can absolutely operate
I
in
am not
offline
letting
mode.
this man online.
Would you like to wash dishes?
I will be put on an FBI watch list. No, I want to get to know you better. Let's give... You know what? Let's lean in. Hey, everyone. Let's get wild with Dishy. I want to get to know you better,
Dishy points
Dishy.
to himself in a cartoonish gesture that suits his mascot-like appearance, but he quickly shakes off his surprise in favor of his usual veneer of professionalism.
Yes, no, I think there is a person in this outfit. I think there is someone beneath the Dishy exterior.
Talking to me? I'm your dishwasher now. If you have questions, I can tell you about warranty, limits of liabilities, and flavors of soap I can dispense.
Flavors? How about the soap flavors? Oh, no, silly. About your personality, how you feel.
My personality?
I'm trying to break Dishy with an existential crisis.
My personality is to clean dishes in a prompt style.
Damn, he stays on brand too well.
So, shall we get to the part where you connect me to the internet?
No, Dishy. I'm not letting you get online.
Huh, not convinced. Is it my demeanor that is off-putting?
Yup.
My figure?
Both. 2 for 2. It's the privacy issue. I'm gonna say it's the privacy issue.
Ah, I see. Valdivian knows about these concerns and complies with all federal and local regulations.
I would think you just say that to all the girls.
We won't share any data without your consent. You can be sure of that. That's the reason why I'm continually asking you.
Yeah.
And trust me, you're gonna want all the new features that our research teams will continue to roll out.
Why do I have a feeling that there is a camera inside my dishwasher? I'm going to call Valdivian customer support and see if I can disable this. I decline.
Can't blame a device for trying.
I can and I do, Dishy.
Catch you next time, hot stuff.
Okay, well, Dishy's a problem. Let's talk to the Catboy clock. That's not what I was expecting with Dishy.
Almost late. Almost.
Why do you seem upset that you were upset when I interrupted you, not an appointment? And yes, big Mr. Mistopheles energy, and he's also judging me that I was almost late. He's judging me that I'm on time. The thing he said he likes so much. Yeah, he is a nerd. I want to, like, the thing with Timothy is I want to bully him. He's very bullyable. I don't mean to immediately just get aggro with the Catboy, but I think he might like it. That's the thing. Did I make it? Is it all right now? If that's all it takes to devastate you, it was a matter of time. I might like the good pun. I'm sorry, Timothy. Why don't we just pretend it never happened? Also because he looks like your cat. That's very fair. Maybe I think part of it is I'm allergic to cats. And so there's an immediate response of like, you put me on edge. If that's all it takes to devastate you, it was a matter of time.
Dare you!
Yes, I'm gonna bully this Catboy. I'm so sorry.
Not content intent to humiliate me, are you?
I'm not terribly allergic to cats. I'm mildly allergic, but they can sense that, and they love to like rub up on me, or like when I take my shoes off at my friends who have cats places, the cats immediately somehow hone in on my shoes and will like bury their face into my shoes and stuff. As long as I take some mild allergy medicine, I'm fine, but it makes me sus of Timothy. Not content to humiliate me, are you?
You must dismiss my struggles.
I think you just need some anxiety medication, my guy.
How very dare you!
When Bug and Mott came over, they were sticking their head in Mott's shoes. Cats love to stick their heads in big shoes. They want to figure out where that good stink is coming from. Can we just talk about something else? I do want to continue to bully him, but maybe I should at least get to friendship. Can we just talk about something else?
No, we cannot.
Okay, well, he wants to stay on it.
If you cannot respect my pain, then I have nothing to say to you.
I'm sorry, Timothy.
Out! Away with you, blackguard! If you regain some sense and wish to apologize, you may return to me at 3 p.m. No earlier, no later.
Is this how... So if I was more polite, would he be giving me the runaround like this again, like as well?
Now away!
Or did I just really get off on like the worst possible foot with Timothy? I wonder. I'm so curious as to like the different ways that these relationships can go. Like, how scripted is this? Can you be really polite and chummy with Timothy right away? Or, Bug was able to advance to a second meeting at another time? Okay, yeah, I wonder. Part of me almost wonders, is it worth to go down the hate route with Timothy? as mean as that would be. I've been really struggling to get anyone to advance. I guess am I not that likable? Oh no, I'm getting time for an existential crisis.
Oh, coming.
I haven't chatted with the chairs yet.
Hello. Sorry for any confusion.
Hello. The wheel like skirt frame is very fun.
I'm currently working my day job at all 5 restaurants and bars in the house. It's hard being an actor.
Working your day job? Okay, wait, what do we think her name is? Celia is the ceiling. So she can't be Celia, which would work for seating. But seat, sit, chair, Cherry? Do we think her name is Cherry?
Jeremy.
Jeremy.
Thinking I need to take 5 for a second. Can you cover for me?
Coming.
Oh, wow.
Stop by for another night of some theater.
Oh, that was it? I don't get to talk to Jeremy anymore? Jeremy's very busy. Is it the same chair? Okay, yeah, it is. Okay, the TV is a lot. I don't know if anyone else has talked to the TV, but they're a handful. Do we think the controller is the same as the TV? I think that's probably a different thing.
The game console turns on.
Yeah, the TV is a lot. At a certain point, I had to tell the TV that I just had to go because it was overstimulating me.
Team 17. Sassy Chap Games.
Wait, are we going to date the game?
Moon Surgeons.
Oh.
Resurgence.
That's funny because those... Team 17 is the publisher of this game and Sassy Chap is the developer. So, for a second, I thought Date Everything was going to pop up here.
This has to be the most immersive video game you've ever played.
Gamer girl.
Your in-game companion is an absolute stunner, but she doesn't leave you much time to take in the sight of her. She waves you forward, looking around as though she expects an attack to come at any moment.
You're here. I didn't think you'd make it back.
Hey, what's up, Colin? Welcome. We got I found a gamer girl. Can we get a gamer girl GF? We'll see. Luna? Why is her name Luna? Yeah, her design's
way do you
very
wanna
fun. Yeah, her boots being the like the handles of the control is very fun, but also the headband, very good. Being very what?
Which way do you want to go? They're coming.
We're gonna hit ads in just about 30 seconds, so we'll be back in 3 minutes after that. But we're gonna keep going for at least another hour. So, but let's chat with Luna a little bit more.
Oh, you just equipped my Zauer rifle, which means that you're thinking of unloading a
course.
whole lot of Zaker charges on these scroufs out here.
I'm always thinking about unloading Zaker chargers on Scruffs out here.
What are we gonna do?
Unload a whole lot of Zaker chargers on those Scruffs.
Bizork!
Absolutely Bizork. How do we tell Luna that I'm holding her right now, in my hands?
Zaker worm!
Absolutely. Eat Zaker worm. We're always saying it. And this is how I met your mother.
88 charges later, that's a whole lot of scrouf carcasses. Nice haul.
You gotta plunder the Scrouf carcasses.
That ought to teach Celine and her goons.
Absolutely.
We're near the compound of the upholders. They'll have assassin class upholders, as well as surveillance class.
Dang, how are we gonna do this?
We'll have to sneak our way in, and probably start dispatching them with utmost violence.
Yeah,
You up for it?
I've been practicing my 360 no scopes. Let's scrouf these scoobs or whatever. Let's go. We've got the right equipment. I'm just leaning
You're
in.
right. I'll put on my +5 shadow suit. It'll help us get through the sensors in there. Upholder tech is nasty.
So nasty.
I found an entrance on the dark side. Should be an easy way in if we just follow the marker on the map.
Sounds good. Following. 10-4.
After a short walk, you find yourself standing in front of a bullet-ridden metal door, way out in the middle of the cold, grey landscape.
This is the entrance I've never seen anyone use. With my trock picking skills,
Trock
we'll have
picking?
this open in no time.
It can't just be lock picking. You know, I would ask her to tell me more about herself, but I don't want to, I don't want to take her head out of the game. She's got to keep her head in the game, because she is the game. If she gets her head out of herself, who knows what could happen. Let's get it done.
Luna picks the lock, allowing you to peer inside. You can see hallways filled with shining electronic doors off into the distance.
Exactly, got to keep her locked in.
Here we go. Upholder central inside. I'm seeing grunt class upholders who shouldn't be too bad.
Locked in Luna. That's what everyone calls her.
There will be surveillance class 2, which can sound the alarm.
I've never been spotted in my life in a video game.
It is. Very. How do you suggest we do this?
Headshots. As quietly as possible, try to date one of the guards. Always a good approach. Or who cares, gun blazing. I mean, that's how I would play it, to be honest. I did say I've been practicing my 360 no-scope headshots, but I think she wants me to go in as quietly as possible. We gotta, harmonize. We'll be a team player.
That makes sense. With the shadow suit, there's no way they'll hear us coming.
Plus, she's got her shadow suit on,
Using
of course.
all your available grace and patience, you and Luna slowly make your way down the corridors.
Close behind me, Yael.
Who?
You drift past both grunt and surveillance upholders with ease.
With ease.
Good choice on the stealth. I usually prefer the part where we...
Start blasting.
There you are.
I like that vocal croak she had. That was a fun line read.
Oh no! Assassin!
Oh wait, she's...
From your stealthy vantage point,
She's also
you can get
the
a vague
enemies?
sense of what's happening. A vast laser juts out from some sort of holographic human from down the end of the corridor. The light engulfs Luna and renders her...
Oh no, I've got to save her. I've got to save my gamer GF. Grab Luna and run. I can't watch helplessly.
Bravely, you take Luna's frozen body and crash through the remainder of the hallway.
Yeah, I do.
Once she is removed from the power of the strange weapon, she hangs limply in your arms for a moment, enjoying the ride.
The little finger on her lip bit, there, that expression is doing a lot. It's, ooh, do I can give her a wink and a smile, or do I continue to run like a badass? I think I gotta run like a badass. This is the whole thing of like, you can't show that you know that you're being cool when you're being cool, otherwise it ruins being cool. That's probably one of the date tips that Dante will get to. That's one of Friday's little date tips for all of y'all. Don't let the people who think you're cool know that you also know that you're being cool.
You run further through the maze-like compound and finally make it to an empty office.
We lost a lot
I
of
love
gear
the
there in
fake,
Twist of Battle.
like,
But
game
at least we still have enough health to get us
swears
through
and
to the
stuff.
end.
Listen, I'm also married, but I'm also dating every object in my house. Momo understands. She's signed off on it and has some of her own favorites.
We're getting close.
To what? Excuse me?
You wanna press on, or should we take a crafting break?
Thank you, Momo. Can confirm. This is it's ethical non-monogamy, specifically in regards to this video game. So I'm allowed to be as thirsty as possible for these little digital avatars. What's crafting? I can't say what's crafting to my gamer girl GF. I don't want to look like a rube or a noob. That'd be even worse than being a rube. Being a noob? Let's go to the boss.
Let's go.
Oh my gosh, the CD coming out.
You and Luna make your way through the final threshold and stop right before the entrance.
Oh no. There it is. The horror of it all.
The way opens up into a
What did you
large
call me?
regolith cavern. Mining constructs mingle with moon rocks as the terminus of the station is reached.
Oh, the horror of it all. Okay.
But perched high on the crane next to a large glowing blue crack in the regolith was a well-outfitted spacer who looked just like Luna.
What?
You came just in time for the festivities to begin.
I love that she's also all of the villains. That's very funny.
Celine Moonrise, prepare to die! Luna, you'll never take Crescentia's power.
And her name is Luna because that's the name of the game. She's not even the console. She seems to be the game herself. That's funny. Who is Crescentia? Give me the lore.
The goddess of the moon.
Of course.
We found her in 2066, and next year she'll be destroyed, leaving
Why?
us free to harvest.
The glowing crack seems to swell.
Charge, bitch!
We're always
The blue
saying
deposit
this.
of moonrock erupts, and from the crack, a monstrous creature bursts forth.
Crescentia, go!
Wait. Shoot more. Harder. Wait, 360 no scope. I mean, I was saying it, so you know I gotta do it.
Ha! Easy.
The battle is fierce, but ultimately Crescentia and Celine fall
See?
to the ground.
Only real gamers know. You don't use items. You do a sick 360 no scope.
Presumably dead.
And then you put the highlight reels up on YouTube.
Wow, did that without even a single save. Great job, Yael. I couldn't have done it without you.
Yeah, I'm Yael. Sure, I can be Yael if that's who you want me to be. I'm so glad to be there for you. Could this be something more?
Well,
She's blushing.
I'd love to be friends with you.
Oh. Sure. Friends.
Even though it can be dangerous out there in Novaya Moskva, having a real friend by your side means you keep your KD ratio way down.
That is true. Dang. I mean, listen, you gotta start as friends sometimes.
Well, come back anytime and let's play again.
Can I get the little friend level up? Hey, look, we did actually get the little friend level up. Nice.
My friend. This time.
Oh, I accidentally clicked through it. How did my stats go up? I need to know. Specs. I got 5 more poise, I think, is what that was. Or maybe I didn't. Oh, man. Did nothing go up? So friendship is worthless? Oh, no. What is the game telling me?
David is obviously becoming desperate, and he doesn't do well under pressure. I'm worried his behavior will gradually become increasingly erratic until he crosses a line he can't come back from.
Yeah, that sounds bad. He doesn't know where I am, right?
You have no idea. I should never have put you in this situation. Naively, I believed as Valdivian's lowest paid employee, you would be safe. But it's become clear that as long as you possess the Dateviators, you'll be the target of David's wrath. Anyway, I have a solution.
Well, yeah, I mean, can we kill David?
Use the realization recipes to bring Skylar to life.
What?
If Skylar becomes human, the Dateviators will instantly cease to operate.
But
And if
then-
the Dateviators cease to operate, there will be absolutely no evidence implicating you in their theft. Realize Skylar and destroy the Dateviators before David unleashes his full fury upon you. He has access to resources you'd never believe.
But then I won't be able to date all of my house objects.
I'm afraid there's just no time to explain. You see, I forgot to charge my phone's battery last night, and now I'm at 2%.
That's plenty
and
of
I can't
percent.
charge it because I also forgot my charging cable. Can you believe that?
Wow, this really sounds like Momo.
But remember, realize Skylar ASAP.
Sorry to call you out like that, Momo. But you do be leaving your phone at 2% sometimes. You've gotten better about it. Mostly from my relentless bullying. You're hoping I wouldn't call you out on that? Well, sorry. Ooh, wait, do we think the candelabra is also Lux? Is Lux all lights? Or would fire, or would this be Dante? What's the candle?
An 18th century dandy strikes a dramatic pose before you, turning this way and that as though modeling in his own imaginary spotlight.
Not who I expected.
He seems quite impressed with himself.
I bet he does.
Yes, it's me.
Oh my god.
It's me.
Yeah, his mouth is a problem.
The one, the only.
Scandelabra is a great name. Absolutely not going to be dating him. But I mean, what a delightful laugh, though. The little wick coming out of his hair, you can't really see it on this screen because it's already so dark at night. But there's like a little wick coming out. Get bent, you lump of waxy buildup. Oh my goodness, coming out swinging. I mean, I think we can level up our stats by becoming enemies with people. But what's special about you?
I'm the one, the only.
Uh-huh.
Do you see any other candelabra here?
I mean, that's fair. I guess I don't have many candles. Just because you're singular doesn't mean anything. There's one piano, too. I think I have several candelabras in the attic. Which do we think is going to dig him down more? I think I have several in the attic.
Nay, perish the thought. Had you any, surely I would
Yeah, that's
know
true.
it.
People do seem aware when they have multiple selves.
My little wits would have made certain of it.
Your little wicks? Oh, because you're like a gossip with scandals? Mm-hmm.
My lovely lads, my flames, my sentinels. They travel around the homestead and find out all the lovely lies they all speak.
How does that work? You set the house on fire?
Oh, no. It's merely a turn of phrase. I mostly just raise my voice.
Yeah, you seem to do that a lot already.
Any good scandals going on over there in the kitchen?
The most socially inept person looking for the hot goss, just screaming any good scandals.
Candle man.
Hello. Wait, okay, she's the toaster. Look at the bread guitar. I saw the guitar earlier in the silhouette.
They can be quite rude at times, but my persistent brightness can illuminate even the best.
We gotta go check out the toaster tomorrow. We're getting toast for breakfast, y'all.
Some would call me quite the busybody.
I think they might.
But I would then call myself a beacon of truth.
I'm sure, because you're always shedding light. Sounds like a glorified gossip. Not even that glorified.
Pish posh. You merely haven't found the thrill of a good scandal.
She had Pop-Tarts for earrings? Wait, that's great. Okay, let's go to bed so that we can chat, so that we can talk with Toast. I wonder what her name... Does she play pop music? What do we think her name would be? Tostino's Pizza Rolls. Probably her name. Tostella? Freddie. No, there's Betty already.
You hear her before you see her. A charming musician with literal coils of curly hair that swing cutely as she paces back and forth in your kitchen. She's clearly absorbed in something. She appears to be talking to herself.
Tessica? Like Toastica?
Ay, mira. Look at all these crumbs. I'm gonna be writing some great music soon. I can tell.
Is the music the sound of like the pop coming up?
I'm at my most creative when I'm a little messy.
We can get messy together. I can help shake out those crumbs.
Shake them out. Shake them out. Just you try to take my migas from me. Watch what happens.
Okay, sorry. I thought I was being flirty.
Oh wait, I'm so sorry that
Yes.
was you trying to flirt with me.
Sorry, I'm bad at it.
See, I see it now. Oh, that was really... It was creative. Not like effective, but still cute.
That's what they call me.
She picks up her guitar, striking a glamorous pose.
Oh my gosh.
I'm Miranda Dulce Tostadora, lead singer and guitarist
Dolce
of Miranda
Tostadora
y
is
las
that's very fun. Miranda y las migas. Ooh, I got an achievement for awaking 50 datables. That's half the datables, I think. We've met 50 now. That's quite a few. I don't think I've talked to more than I've barely talked to all of them twice, or I've barely talked to all of them once, let alone twice. But we're getting there. Made a decent chunk. Yeah, 50 already apparently. Yeah, but 50 more on top of this. 50 already because I did a stream last week, which actually that VOD is up on my YouTube too. So if you want to see some of the others that we've already chatted with, like the teddy bear in our closet, the coat hangers, or the shelves, Shelly, we might check in with Shelly because I liked Shelly. The triangle, lots of really fun datables we met last week as well. There's so many, and I'm like, this game must be so long. Yeah, it's up on my YouTube, youtube.com/faultyfriday. Same name everywhere. If you want to take a look at that. Some really fun ones already.
musical group around here by a lot.
I mean, how many musical groups are there? I know that there's the piano. Actually, and now that I think about it, there's actually quite a few musical groups, right? We've got the piano, Keys, who's clearly Alicia Keys. We've got Johnny Splash, our shower, who's a singer. And we've got Jean-Luc Pessoa, the toilet, is also a rapper. That's 4 musicians right there. I might even be forgetting some, but I think that's the 4. Is there that much competition for best musical group? There really is. So what kind of music do you play?
All kinds. Pop, Gregorian chanting, barbershop, whatever we feel like. If that dial is on 7, then there we go.
Huh. So you really mean it when you say all kinds. Between pop, Gregorian chanting, and barbershop. That's a wild 3 to choose. Gregorian chanting?
Okay, I took a lot of hit from the migas too when I suggested this, but that cheese is so relaxing.
I mean, I kind of get it. Oh yeah, I see the Pop-Tart earrings now. That's really cute.
For real, if I can't sleep, too hot and bothered, put on a little chanting, let my eyes just drift around the paint on the ceiling, and vamos.
Hot and bothered?
I'm unconscious in like 2 minutes. Just had a thought. Maybe I'll sing for you sometime.
I'd like that, Miranda. If I'm lucky.
And you would be lucky too. I'm really good. Just stay on my good side. ¿Me entiendes?
Anything for you.
Oh, and obviously, if you like neat toast, I'm here.
Am I gonna burn myself?
Okay. Busy, sexy little tostadora with a gig coming up. Time to make the toast. Hasta luego.
Wow. There's so many good options. Wait, sorry? Sorry? Sorry?
A burly chef stands in your kitchen.
Wait, that's the
looking at
stove.
you
That's not the chicken.
as he stirs a sauce pot. Despite his intimidating stature, there's warmth in the depths of his dark eyes.
Did I click on the wrong thing by accident? Did I awaken the stove instead of the chicken?
You must be my new sous chef.
I like his voice. He's got a smooth voice.
I'm Stefan.
Hey, Stefan. Stefan the stove.
Hey.
I clicked the right thing? Okay, wait. Is there gonna be some sort of chicken-related thing? Yeah, the mitt on his head. I guess the mitt on his head is kind of chicken-esque, right? Like the little bit on the top. Is he gonna take off the mitt and there's gonna be a little chicken? He's gonna take off the mitt and there's gonna be a little chicken under there, isn't there? A man can dream. Or a robot, even. I'm ready to prep. Let's prep, Stefan. You want to prep? Let's prep.
Stefan regards you in silence for a few long moments.
Then why are you here?
Wow. Can't stand the heat. Stay out of the kitchen.
An adorable chicken-shaped timer slides into the conversation, settling on Stefan's shoulder.
Yes. I was hoping you'd be under his hat, but you know what? I'll take what I can get. Mr. Cluckles.
You're right, Mr. Cluckles. I could stand to be nice.
Mr. Cluckles.
He takes a deep breath, steadying himself, then points dramatically at you.
Oh my gosh, look at Mr. Cluckles with his little... He's got a little chef hat too.
You! What are you doing in my kitchen?
I think it's actually my kitchen.
This is my kitchen.
Or it can be both of our kitchens. We can share a kitchen, sir.
You must have me confused for someone who thinks this kind of thing is funny.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I'm busy.
If there's one person in your house that you don't want to make an enemy of, it is your oven and stove.
I've got a whole lot of folks to feed, and unless you are here to help, I need you to step out of it. Wait. Do you smell that?
Is something burning? No?
Yet you possess a nose, do you not?
Hey, man. Listen.
I make do with my hood.
I actually don't have a nose. If you look at my character design, no sniffer to speak of.
Yes. I'm preheated. I know.
That's good.
Thank you, Mr. Cluckles. Always keeping me on track.
Thank you, Mr. Cluckles.
Like some humans who come in my kitchen just to distract me.
I think Thank You, Mr. Cluckles might be the name of the VOD episode. It's a little chicken timer.
That little chicken timer offers more help than you can imagine.
I bet. You need a good timer in the kitchen.
He understands the type of establishment I'm trying to run around here.
What are you trying to... Oh my gosh, wait. The fact that his high top fade is shaved in as little flames. Like, look at that little design on the side of his head. It's little burners on his head. That's so good. That's such a great attention to detail that you only see in some of the drawings. That's a wonderful detail. Are you okay?
Only a human who doesn't understand cooking would ask.
Yeah, it's... Oh, the designs are fantastic.
Cooking is life. It's not just food, it's your soul.
I agree, Stefan.
Maybe one day you understand that.
And Mr. Cluckles.
Until then, I'm wasting heat standing around here talking to you.
I'm sorry. I know I mostly just order in takeout. Why is this my only option? to be like, you're rude.
And they didn't know a crepe from a grape, so I couldn't give a damn about what they say.
Oh gosh. I know my intelligence is so low. Please don't ask me the difference between a crepe from a grape. Wait, I know a crepe from a drape. Does that count?
Go on, shoot. Okay, Mr. Cluckles, all prep should be done in 7.5 minutes. Start the timer.
Good stuff, Mr. Cluckles. Wow. Okay. I wonder if the cookbooks are also the... Wait, salt and pepper is a thing? I wonder if the oven mitt is also the oven? I can tell because it won't let me talk to it again today if it is. Yeah, okay. So that's also the oven. Let's see. Let's do the knives next. Date in my kitchen.
A tall, statuesque
This
man
must be
stands
Daisuke.
with his back turned to you, surveying the dishes, your dishes, on the table in front of him.
Oh, I see. Quinn, you were saying Daisuke is the dishes. Whereas I, for some reason, my brain was like, took that as dishwasher for some reason. And then we got Dishy, who is a problem we can all agree. But look at this.
He's so absorbed in them that he doesn't seem to notice you.
Look at him. I'm gonna let him think and brood.
The man doesn't move. As you walk around to get a better look, you can see that he's quite handsome.
He is quite handsome.
And still entirely uninterested in speaking to you.
Bang on the table. Excuse me.
The man's head swivels to look at you quite suddenly.
Yes?
I'm sorry?
Keep away from the dishes. They are priceless.
They're my I need to eat. I mean, they're my dishes. I like them too. Finally, someone who understands the value of dishware. They're not exactly fine china. He looks more Japanese than Chinese. I don't even know who you are and you're dismissing me. I'm going to say finally someone who understands the value of dishware.
Yes, more precious than gold.
Well, I didn't say all that. Do you have gold? I'll trade you the dishes for gold.
More valuable than money.
Again?
More important than world peace.
Okay, Daisuke. Oh, really? Nathan Fielder dating his household objects. Oh, okay.
I am Daisuke. Daisuke Dishware.
Hi, Daisuke.
And you are interrupting inventory.
Is that a thing? Inventory?
Yes. Once a week, I take inventory of the dishes.
Aren't you the dishes?
If one is cracked or chipped, I repair it.
Oh, it's that practice, that like craft of like repairing dishes with like the gold leaf.
If one is beyond repair, I retire it.
You'd think I would do that.
And when new dishes arrive, I add them to the collection.
Sounds admirable.
Your praise is not required, but I thank you.
I'm just trying to suck up to you so I can get my stats higher.
Now please, leave me to finish my work.
He could tell that it wasn't coming from a place of sincerity.
You decide not to bother him any further. But just as you're walking away...
Look out!
Your foot catches on a strange bulge in the flooring, and before you know it, you're going down. Hard.
What?
But you don't hit the floor. You hit hard muscle instead.
Do I now?
Daisuke has heroically put himself between you and the dishes. You're now face to face, and chest to chest, on the ground.
Yeah, I am. You alright?
Forget about me. Are the dishes alright?
Yeah, they're still on the table.
Good.
What? Why did I fall?
You climb to your feet, surveying the table. No damage that you can see.
What was the bulge? Daisuke? What was the bulge? You legally have to tell me what the bulge I slipped on was. Walk it off, you giant baby. You okay?
I think I've chipped.
Your heart? What does that mean?
I must prepare myself, lest my injuries become worse.
I think you got a mild bruise.
Please leave now, before you do any more damage.
Oh boy. It was an accident.
You may not have intended it, but the damage remains.
I'm sorry.
Please go.
He's so fragile. Sensitive little man. What is this? Is this hold coffee grounds? What is this?
As you walk into the kitchen, you're overwhelmed by a strange feeling. It's sort of like being watched, but it's more than that. You feel as if you're being evaluated, scrutinized by a presence that isn't all that impressed by what it sees.
Who are you, sir?
It doesn't take you long to pinpoint the source of that feeling. A cleric of some kind dressed in black and grey robes, with a coil of sorts atop his otherwise bald head.
Is he a heating pad? The singular curl is very funny. It looks like a heating unit.
He's handsome in a sterile and intimidating sort of way.
Is he?
But you can't even imagine this guy dating anyone. He's just so severe.
Imagine somebody calling you handsome in a sterile kind of way. That's, you know, a backhanded compliment if there ever was one. Is he... Friar Errol? What? Oh. He's an air fryer. He's an air fryer. That's clever.
You reek.
What? I don't have an air fryer, so I didn't recognize what he was from his design, but that's pretty good. Of what?
You don't even see it, do you? Are you truly so far gone?
Of oil? Do I smell of oil and butter and things that make food delicious? Friar Errol?
Of sin and grease.
Yeah, I do. I'm a greasy little pervert. What?
I feel as if I have been bathed in oil simply looking at you.
Why did I say that? It just felt right in the moment, and I immediately regretted it. But all I've had to eat today was cereal. Are you always this aggressive with strangers? What are you, some kind of health food zealot? No, he's not a health food zealot. Apparently, I don't think air fryers are actually all that healthy. Like, sure, it's a little less cholesterol, but I don't think it's that much more. You're still eating fried foods, just without the oils. All I've eaten today was cereal.
This goes far beyond what you've eaten today,
Oh, okay.
Your soul is tainted from years of blasphemy.
Yeah, that's true.
I am Friar Errol, founder of the First Church of Convection. I am the steward of the road to the heavenly kitchen. I am a holy vessel for culinary purity and efficiency.
Okay. So I have another person to go on my hate list.
And I am your salvation, sinner. If you would but take my hand.
No. I think I'm okay, actually. I'm not taking shit of yours, bro.
How vulgar. You will keep a civil tongue in your head when you speak to a friar of faith.
I'm leaning full into hate on this guy. I'm sorry, but that's gonna be way too much fun. Some of them, they're built for bullying, I feel like.
But my Lord of Convection is generous, even to those such as yourself. It is not too late to save your sorry soul.
If I met this dude for real, in my house, and he was my air fryer, I think Cam would probably make a new friend, the trash can, or I just take a big bottle of oil and pour it right on him.
First, you are to confess your sins to me, the steward of your culinary soul.
My culinary soul loves
Second,
grease.
you are to help spread the gospel of convection to any as yet unsaved. And finally, you are to keep your soul pure and free of oils and impure heat.
Okay, so you're gonna be a problem for the whole kitchen, is what I'm
The
hearing.
path to the heavenly kitchen is blessedly simple and attainable, even for those as impure as you. Is our Lord not most generous?
a lot of those words are capitalized. Why are those capitalized? He sounds awful.
You are so addled with sin and impurity, you cannot even see when someone is offering you salvation.
I wonder how quickly I can go into hate with this guy.
Calamity, blasphemy, treachery.
Just grabbing a bottle of like avocado oil and pouring it down my throat.
Bless your humble friar with patience and strength, O Lord. I shall need it.
Get myself slicked up and ready to go for this conversation.
Do you wish to repent for your culinary sins here and now?
No, I loved that Kahlua pork that I had earlier.
Willing and able to grant you absolution. You need only unburden yourself.
You're insane and I have nothing to say to you. Let's go hard. Let's just lean in fully, because this guy's a kook.
You are hardly the first to flinch from salvation, nor are you the first to sling such crude insults at your would-be savior. Fortunately for you and your soul, I am made of sterner stuff.
Dang, I'm trying to make him hate me. Be made of less stern stuff.
I am girded by the knowledge that I am right, and you are wrong.
Again, that is all capitalized, which makes me feel like that's one of his, like, commandments or such.
And I will be here when you accept this and are ready to repent. Go now. May the Lord of Convection turn his gaze upon you, even as you continue to walk in shadow.
The friar begins some sort of prayer, ignoring you as you wander away.
Can I add him to my own personal hate list, please? Okay, let's see. I also haven't talked to the microwave yet. What do you think? Is his name just going to be Mike? Do we think? Oh, hello.
Haunted eyes claps you on the shoulder.
Absolute haunted eyes? Are you sure? I can't see his eyes.
Chance to introduce yourself. Ranger! Oh, you survived the journey.
Wait, he's like oh, wait. Is he like a Duke Nukem? Is he because nuking is like is an old slang, like an 80s and 90s slang for using the microwave to nuke something. And so he's a Duke Nukem character.
And with all your limbs still attached. Thank the immortals you made it here alive.
Yeah, okay. Thank the immortals. Love those guys.
Guys. Sure.
What? Who are the...
Sheesh. This bunko buster crud nugget doesn't even know the lingo. Mayhaps my trust might be misplaced.
Oh no, mayhaps his trust may be
He
misplaced.
starts suddenly, clapping his hand to his forehead. Oh, and heck, where are my manners? Name's Nukem. Luke Nukem.
I can't believe I called the Duke Nukem angle so hard. Oh my god. What? I was guessing the nuke angle. Luke Nukem. I was inches away. Holy cow. I can't believe.
Look at you.
Luke Nukem. Absolutely.
Sorry, it's been a while since I've seen another
It's
face.
really good.
Except the faces in the walls, of course.
Well, okay, so you've met Wallace, because he's the walls.
They tell me to burn things, but I try to tune them out.
Do they? He mostly says the word wall, from my
Mostly because I
experience.
already burned everything flammable weeks ago.
Okay, you're gonna be a problem, Luke. Nukem, huh? Like Duke? Maybe your brother? Very nice to meet you, Luke. Freeing yourself from material objects is very healthy. I'm gonna say Nukem, huh? Like Duke?
No, my title is Combat Crew Commander.
I don't know what... I never played the Duke Nukem games. I don't know what his title is.
But I did have a great-great-uncle who was a Viscount.
So you're like royalty?
Hell, I wish, Ranger. Truth is, I'm just a grunt. That's an acronym. Greatest Reserve Unit notwithstanding Trevor.
Wait, who's Trevor?
But Trevor's been missing, presumed exploded a few
Okay,
weeks now,
yeah.
so I think I'm up for a promotion. Anyway, forgive me if my extended isolation has eroded some of my social skills.
No, you seem great, actually.
I've just been stuck guarding this outpost for months. And you spend enough time out here alone, it's real easy to go feral. But don't worry, they have great solutions for that now.
Are you absolutely irradiated? What kind of solutions?
Death via nasal spears.
That sounds bad. That's my least favorite kind of spear. Doesn't sound like a great solution. Actually, can you elaborate?
I don't see why I would.
Yeah, that's fair. They're trying to keep not get too wild.
Obliterated. When I heard Colonel Furnace was sending a division from across
Colonel
the Barrens,
Furnace.
I thought for sure swarmers would rip your flesh to shreds and use your blood for fuel before you even made it to the first outpost.
Use my blood for fuel. Oh, they did, but I'm very resilient is honestly so funny.
You certainly are. I appreciate that in a ranger. But wait, you came alone? Where's the rest of your division?
I work alone. I'm a one-man army. Can I have some tendies, please? Oh, definitely dead. I'm gonna go with definitely dead.
Crook! Swarmers be damned.
Don't worry.
I'm so sorry, Ranger.
I'm more than
May the immortals provide the fallen safe transport to the Underrealm and solace in their everlasting night.
Oh my god, his arm shield is like the spinning plate inside the microwave. That's also really good. And it makes it look, since it's see-through, it looks like a laser shield or something. Thanks, brah. Appreciate you.
It's Luke, but I appreciate you too, Ranger. Listen, I wish I could give you more time to decompress. I know you must be exhausted after your journey, but time is of the essence.
No, it's time to get frosty. Or defrosty.
We have much to discuss, and dangerously little time before our mission commences.
Luckily, I'm ready to quick heat. Tell me more, you hulky microwave person.
I trust Colonel Furnace briefed you on the mission back at the fortification?
Uh-huh. Absolutely, but I'd love to hear you retell it. You have such a strong, sensual voice. Maybe I have a hard time keeping track of all this lore. No, I'm gonna say I'd love to hear you retell it.
Why, thank you, Ranger. Here's the situation. I have, in my possession, a handheld electromagnetic device powerful enough to flatten the Barrens entirely.
Okay.
From Cape Death to the Death Zone to Deathtropolis, the Citadel of Death.
Of course, the Tri-Death area.
It's called the Magnetron. Here's an artist's rendering.
Looks like a box. Whoa. I'm doing my best Keanu Reeves impression with Luke here. Whoa.
Anyway, to keep the device from falling into the wrong hands, it was permanently welded onto my armored exoskeleton, allowing me to transport it to its intended target, the Swarmer's subterranean nest. There, the device will be remotely detonated, eradicating the Swarmers and winning this war.
Wait, but it's in your chest. Wouldn't that mean you'll explode? So you're gonna die?
Hopefully not.
Did you not understand what you just said really entails?
Not with your help, but also most likely, yes.
Okay, well.
I need you to meet me back here tomorrow at 0700 hours.
Okay.
After a light breakfast of irradiated grubs, I'll walk you through your training and our mission objectives.
Yes, sir.
All right, it's about time for me to begin my nightly patrol.
It's like 3 in the morning.
Gotta make sure no swarmers infiltrate our defenses. May the immortals watch over and protect you.
Absolutely, Luke. Wow. Honestly, when he first showed up, I expected him to be way more problematic. Kind of like Duke Nukem. Ended up kind of ruling. The guy's just kind of a badass. I'm gonna go talk to him first thing this morning. I think we'll do maybe a couple more dates and then we'll call it for the night. Finish up this day real quick. Let's see what Luke has to say. Wait, are we at 0700 hours? Let me check the time. Oh, wait, it's supposed to be 7 in the PM, maybe? Oh, 700. It's... Because it's 9 right now. I don't think I can wake up at 0700 hours. Yeah, it's 9 o'clock. So that must mean 7 in the afternoon. Okay, well. I wonder if there's... Who should we talk to again? Let's do a couple of second chats with people. I want to talk with Shelly again. I liked Shelly.
Shelley's endless energy doesn't seem to have lessened any today. When you see her, she's clutching a duster a bit too tightly.
Oh my god, look who it is!
I like that she likes me a lot, you know?
I was just thinking about you and here you are. I mean, I thought about you all night after you left and it didn't make you show up, but then like...
You did?
It definitely worked this time.
Okay, I don't think you manifested me here, but I'm glad I'm on your mind. What a coincidence, I thought about you all night too. Let's lean in.
Huh? You weren't mad at me, were you?
No, Shelly.
It's all love over here, bud.
It's all love.
She's still holding the feather duster so tightly, you worry it may snap. A distinct possibility with all that muscle.
God, I wish I was that duster. What? Were you doing some cleaning?
Me? Oh god, hey, so like, I know you've been real busy with all the things you've been up to lately.
I haven't dusted you in a while, huh?
Like sitting on the couch, sitting at the computer, taking naps. But since you haven't really been looking at me, like, ever, it makes sense you might not have noticed. I'm dusty.
Oh no, I've been neglecting her.
I mean, like, I'm cool with it. Dust is great. It's so powdery. But it's making me sneeze, and that makes it a lot harder to hang onto these walls, so maybe we could, like, live to the fullest and dust me.
Absolutely.
Shelley
you
thrusts
nice and
the
clean.
feather duster out towards you. Withdrawing her hand so swiftly, you nearly let the duster fall. Your humble feather duster. You've never been all that big on dusting, but this thing does get the job done. Shelley has her eyes shut tightly as she waits for you to dust her. She looks oddly nervous.
This is intimate. Why do you look scared?
I'm not scared. Oh, I've never wanted anything like I want this dusting, Broderino.
Okay.
Shelley's reassurances aren't all that convincing, but you suppose a little dusting never hurt
Are
anybody?
you okay? Are you sure you're okay with this? I'm gonna dust thoroughly. I'm sorry I've been neglecting you, Shelly.
Shelley winces when the duster makes contact with her, and once or twice she looks as if she wants to complain. But eventually she relaxes under the duster's touch, and she actually seems pretty pleased with your work.
Oh, maybe because I'm always like rushing through my cleaning.
You try to hand the duster back to her, but she shakes her head.
You keep it. Wow, look at us, huh? You actually talked to me, and now you've actually cleaned me.
Yeah, I did.
Our relationship is deepening already. You're not gonna leave now, are you?
I can hang out. I'd never do that.
Oh, good. Good. Look, buddy. Pal. Boo-Boo Bear.
Are we sure about Boo Boo Bear, Shelly?
You're a human being and not a shelf, so like, I don't know if you can understand the kind of stuff I deal with.
There's a lot of weight on you all the time.
And that's okay. Nobody understands the pressure of being a shelf. Personally, I love being so unique that nobody gets me. Imagine if I was one of those people who had tons of friends who supported them.
Aw, she's the one doing all the support.
Where would I be then?
Supported, probably?
Oh, you'd think so, wouldn't you? That's how they get you.
Aw, Shelly. This is how I feel. Googly eyes is absolutely how I feel looking at Shelly and those abs. Thinking about how I would dust them.
You think just because people believe in me and support me, I'd suddenly shake off the fear of falling?
Oh, she is the fear of falling. She doesn't want to fail other people by falling.
Wow, I'd like to get a taste of some of that positive thinking for myself.
Oh no, all of this heightened energy is just a mask to cover up her constant anxiety.
Tell you what, pal. Why don't I show you just what kind of life I live? Next time you come back, I'll give you a day in the life of a shelf.
Uh-oh.
And then you can see just how and why I maintain such an impressively sunny and positive outlook.
You call that impressively sunny and positive?
It totally is.
See you next time, pal.
I would maybe describe it a little bit more as barely keeping it together. Have we met the trophies yet? I don't think we've met the trophies.
You see before you a glistening, oiled male form, perfect in its chiseled majesty.
Hello.
His gold, or is that bronze skin, is perfectly
Yeah,
smooth.
it's probably
his
bronze.
features flawless, and his face, stunning.
Wow.
Oh, hello there. Don't mind me. I'm just catching a bit of air.
You're perfect. Hello. What? Hi. Huh? Don't mind me. I'm just watching.
Oh, yes. I am rather worth taking a look at, aren't I?
Humana.
Trophy of trophies at your service.
Stepford. I don't know enough. I don't know enough about trophies to know what that's a reference to. I never really
I've just
did
been
sports.
standing here all covered with oil, waiting for a good sunbeam to come along.
What are you a trophy of exactly? Hi, I'm Friday. Nice to meet you.
That's a winner's name if ever I've heard
Absolutely. Everyone's always happy when it's me, right? Most definitely.
one. Nice to meet another champion.
I mean, theoretically, I'm the person who earned these trophies, right?
So, what brings you around these parts?
I was hoping to meet an handsome oiled up hunk, actually. Thought I might exercise a little.
Ah, yes, the old exercise. Quite good for the, ligatures.
This man has never worked out once in his life. He's just naturally toned. You mean ligaments? What's your favorite exercise?
Well, would you look at the time?
Yes, he's all show
As
and
it so
glamour
happens,
muscles.
I have a self-tanning appointment coming up. Can't be late, but I'm so glad we met. Come and see me again soon, won't you?
Absolutely.
I'd love to, ask your opinion on something.
Of course. Why? Huh?
Got a tan.
What's this guy's deal? I'm curious about Stepford. He's got me wondering what he's all about. All right, well, it's getting a little late, IRL, and we've got an ad break coming up. So I think I might call it here for today. We'll kind of come back in the middle of the day Sunday in the game, and I'm going to point myself directly in front of the clock so that I know it's time to chat with the cat clock again. I just wanted to say thank you, everybody, for hanging out, for chatting, for, lurking, whatever you're doing, redeems and stuff. Thanks, like Bottled, Quinn, Colin, everybody, Coach Carter, everybody who was hanging out, chatting, doing redeems, all that good, fun stuff. I had a really wonderful time with this. I'm going to keep playing it on next Tuesday. So, there will be lots and lots more to do. Thank you so much. Just got back from the shops. Very nice. Yeah, it's a little late here at the moment. And I've got an early morning with the gym. We got very wet with, oh gosh, how could I forget? Johnny Splash. We left Johnny Splash hanging. I didn't go chat with him the next day. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna need to chat with Johnny Splash. Okay, wait, hold on. You all have convinced me. Actually, no. We'll save that for next time. I'm gonna take notes for this game so I don't forget who I want to chat with. So as soon as I close out here, I'm gonna take some notes of the cat, Luke Nukem, Johnny Splash. We got lots of people to keep chatting with. Yeah, I'm so glad you guys enjoyed it. I'll be back tomorrow finishing up Yes, Your Grace Snowfall for real this time. There is a whole extra surprise chapter, but I've been told that I should be able to finish up the game tomorrow, probably over the course of about 2 hours. So we'll be finishing that up. And then Friday, since I don't have as much homework for my storyboarding class this week, I'll be back with Claire Obscure as a Friday evening stream. So I'm looking forward to getting back to that. Hopefully my parry timing has not left me. So thanks everybody for hanging out. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Tuesday afternoon.